the lady was beating my door down so bad. I was like, oh my God, what's happening? Jumped up, throw clothes on. She's out there just cussing away. I got the lawnmower stuck. I've run over my fucking phone with my lawnmower. I said, let's everybody calm down a little bit, first of all. So I had to go get the lawnmower unstuck, and then I tried to help her find her Sims card. Not even the Sims card was left. The John Deere just destroyed the Android telephone, so she's off to the store to get a new phone. Poor lady.
So did running over her phone cause her lawnmower to get stuck? Were they like, was it a sequence of events?
Vice versa. So
her lawnmower got stuck and then she ran it over?
Yeah, and this lady is something else with her yard because it has to be immaculate. So the grass is wet. She's in the ditch. She gets the lawnmower stuck. So she's trying to use her foot to unstick the lawnmower, and she's got her phone. The phone drops out, goes under the lawnmower. Poof! The phone is gone. The lawnmower stuck. Poor lady, man. It's like, golly, Arva, just go back in the house. And she just had surgery on her leg, so she's got stitches too.
Oh my gosh.
Poor lady. Yep.
Hi, you two. How you doing?
What's going on, Angel?
Nothing much. Just thought I'd pop on because she said nobody was popping on, so I popped on, and when I popped on, you were on.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
did, like almost at the same time.
Sympathy call-ins. Just kidding.
I know, everyone should feel bad for me.
Mm-hmm. They really should, and call on up.
You two, I got a live schedule tomorrow. I would like you two to be there for open discussion.
5:35?
Yeah, 5:35 your time.
10:04.
6:30 Wayne's time. He's Eastern, I think.
Yes, I am. This East Coast, West Coast relationship is killing me. That's why I was asleep when the neighbor knocked. I was up so late last night with the 405 guy. Trying to have fun, you know?
Mm-hmm.
5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning. It's like, okay, man, I got to go now.
I was awake at 4 o'clock this morning, and Alex was still going live. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, damn, he's still going?
Yeah, I noticed he was still, when I went to sleep, and it was like 6, going on 7 o'clock in the morning, he was still on there with the panel going strong. He got his new mic and stuff now.
I saw that.
Yeah, he's got his mustache coming in and stuff now. It's like a whole different. I'm like, whoa, I got to get used to this. That's not the Alex that I'm used to seeing here. But, yep. So
Justine,
anyway,
tomorrow we're going to talk about the IgG some more. So
the who?
The investigative genetic genealogy.
Oh.
You say you're going to talk about it, or are you talking about me talking about it?
Like the panel is going to talk about it, all of us.
That's your topic for tomorrow?
Well, that and this and the Ohio 16 and whatever else we can discuss.
Mm.
Right.
Yeah. That case is sad too. I really do feel like that mom in Ohio is a victim. I really do.
Yeah, most people think so. I mean, well, look how young she was when all that got started. So how could she not be a victim? I mean,
right.
Terrible,
and then at that point, you have so many kids that even if you wanted to leave, you're making a choice. Like, I can't take all these kids with me. It's not like we can all, 17 of us pile out in the middle of the night and not make a noise,
Yeah, and after that,
they had the littlest house too, y'all. It was like tiny house.
Nasty. Like my house is little, but I don't have that many kids in here. I have none, as a matter of fact. But that's just a normal way of life for her. That's all she ever knew. So she didn't even know that, there was anything wrong with that, basically. It's ridiculous, man.
Mm-hmm.
And that dad, the oldest, man, goodness gracious. Whew. Imagine having to look at that.
Oh, I don't know if my brain is equipped to handle all of this. Oh gosh, Army Vet's here and the Brit is back.
I am off work. I ain't talking about nothing.
Vet,
hey everybody, we Angel, what's up, UK in the house?
What's up, Army Vet? How are you today?
No,
what up, Navy? Oh, who wanted to know what I'm on? I'll show you. You can get some of the good stuff. Right, so this is without eating anything because I ain't it for probably 2 days now. So here we go. We've got this.
Yeah, Adderall.
Oh, I've done it again.
I saw you over at Seth's channel last night, Army.
Yeah.
I dropped in for the first time over there. First time I ever been over. I just kind of wanted to get a feel of what was going on and what they were talking about and stuff.
You did you probably see? Did you see me what I put in there? You probably seen more than what everybody else did. About
I didn't stay very long. I was just kind of wanting to get a feel. I was there when he said told you to check your phone, and then I was there for about another 5 or 10 minutes, and then I was out.
Yeah. He needs everybody. I reached out to UK and Pretty because I'm more friends with them.
Right.
So it's hard for me to get into the law and what Pretty is doing with the missing. So I just want to be a soft landing place. You know, like when a brother needs you to just talk and that, not get involved in the case. So
right.
I know who can handle it.
Right. Yeah, and he's had a lot of people to say they were going to help him, from what I understand, and then wind up taking advantage of him. And so he needs somebody he can trust, and but like you said, somebody to just talk to and get it off his chest a little bit, man.
Yeah, and what I'm saying, you don't go in there telling them what to do. You're there for an ear. You know what I'm saying? As a brother, you're just there.
Right
that's
on.
it. Just to hear them.
That's very nice of you, man. That's very nice of you. Yeah, I'd like to, ask a couple of questions and stuff too, but you got a lot of people asking questions and talking and stuff like that. So I'm just laid back and just try to listen a little bit,
That's why when you're personal to a case, you pass it on to a friend that can take up the slack where I was like, Pretty, I need your help.
Right. I was wanting to ask him, like, if he could send somebody like myself, because I'm in Georgia, like if you could send somebody anywhere to Tennessee or Alabama, just right here in the Southeast, because I don't have the abilities to go very far right now, but I could go to Tennessee and knock on a door. And if he needed somebody to go knock on one door and ask somebody face to face, what's going on, who would that be? But I don't think you got a chance to get to my question.
Nah. But he'd be over here with Pretty. If she's offering him a safe place, so he'll talk over here.
Yeah, I'm sure that I'll get a chance at some point in time to talk to him, be up on the panel with him and that kind of thing. So,
he'll answer any question.
I like to go right for the source. Like, if it's think the mom did something, then point me to where she's at and let me go just see her natural reaction. You know what I mean? I'll take her out and buy her a cup of coffee or something and discuss things. But yeah, you can tell a lot more how people are when you're sitting down face to face with them, and if they're being evasive and that type of thing. And you never know, you might be the one that gets them to actually break.
And plus, it's his family is military, so I want to stay completely out of it, and I behind the scenes. So and he's right. If I wanted to capitalize, y'all know I can be this, but if you understand his story and that young man is searching for his son, as fathers and as men, we there. We don't care, but we just fathers and sons. That's it.
Yeah, right on, man. I can't even imagine that right there. Oh my God, I'd probably be in prison and not able to search.
Telling you, a son, your son too. Your son.
Yeah, man.
Like, dog, that hurts. That shit hurts. It hurts, man.
Move heaven and earth, by God, whatever has to be done. Mow down anybody that got in my way too. Yeah.
My bad, Pretty. Had to.
Is she even here? She may have left the building.
UK was telling us what he was on, then his camera cut off.
Oh yeah, sorry. Right, so we got my on the mic. Yeah, I am. So we got this. Hang on.
What?
No! Don't you can't? No, you can't do that.
Not over
Can
here.
you not?
Nah, not over
No,
here.
I don't know.
especially don't say it out loud.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah.
no,
Over
no.
here, it's a copyright strike if you list drug names.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. See, these are things you've got to tell me, innit?
Really, I learned something today. I didn't know that either. So make
Mhm.
sure I'm not doing it.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, especially if
I
you
didn't
say
know
it out
that either.
loud.
Yeah, they did it because of that C-19. What's that E word ever? Whatever that is. They didn't want the world getting it, so it's called, I don't know what they call it, but you can't say drug names on internet no more.
Mm.
Weird.
It is kind of weird. Oh,
I blame Osama.
make up some names now, right?
Yep.
So-
Back when before everyone got so sensitive.
Mhm.
Thanks a
Right.
lot, Bin Laden.
So
Yeah.
So basically, YouTube's gone like PG, pretty good.
Ooh, my channel?
no, he's saying YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
YouTube went PG.
I don't know what's in the bottle, but I'd like to have a couple of them.
Is it organic or is it natural? Okay, gotcha.
You seen
Remember
Gin
that-
Vision's chat?
Definitely not natural.
Dang it.
Oh, yeah. So I heard you guys, you're talking about Sebastian. No, I was here, but I wanted you guys to say what you had to say. And it's a safe space for everybody. Like I said, I'm on Sebastian's side. So whatever we can do to find him or get him justice, whatever that looks like. So it's a safe space for him. It's a safe space for anybody that wants to come and talk. I will say that, like I said, I've been reading the amended complaint. It's very, very, very heavy. Very, very heavy. I'm on because okay. Like seriously, it's right here. So I have been like notes and all the highlighting and everything. Like it takes me so long to get through these because just I look and I whatever everything. So I'm on page 8 and I started yesterday afternoon. But I dissect it. You know what I mean? Like it's in my nature to just look at
What
it.
is it?
The complaint.
What-
So his lawsuit that he filed, one against the law enforcement, right? The
Right.
sheriff, is it the sheriff's office or just
Yeah.
a sheriff?
I think he's going after the whole thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this one is
Defects.
against DCS. So, but yeah,
Yeah.
so he's got two separate ones, one against the law enforcement and then one against Tennessee Department of Children's Services. So that's the one that I'm reading right now. So there was a complaint. That one must have been withdrawn and there was an amended complaint filed. So I'm reading the amended complaint. Like I said, I'm reading these because legal documents, you can't go and be like, that person's an asshole. Well, that's not a legal argument. So
Yeah.
I wish it was though.
right, no shit. So I like to read them because they have to, anything that you put in a complaint has to be backed by verifiable proof. Like you have to have evidence of everything that you're alleging. So I know this can't be bullshit, you know. So I like reading this and whatever. And like I said, I'm on page 8 and there's one person that this looks terrible for.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm trying, you know, like gotta remain objective because again, you know, even if it's a lawsuit, it's, you know, got a side to it. So
Looks terrible in what way for? Like
well, it's not
guilt?
Seth. Seth is no, it's not person. It's not Seth.
Yeah.
Right. So like somebody that committed the crime or somebody that, you know, just botched the investigation.
It's a lot in there. It's a lot.
I mean, well, he's laughing because I'm like, I don't know how to say this.
Yeah.
I would say,
Be careful. Talking about minors.
no, not that.
Oh, okay.
Good reading between the lines.
No. There's definitely one person that knew something horrendous was occurring and got upset that DCS had continually investigated this, which is ridiculous. and someone who knew about something that didn't report it. So I'm going to say a blatantly negligent egg donor.
Okay. I'll help you out. Say you have a ex-wife and y'all have a child. You live in Wyoming. She lives in Las Vegas. Your child is being hurt. Do you have a right to know as a father what's going on in that house? Under DCS, you don't. Meaning your child can be getting SA'd, calling for help, and under the current DCS law, you as a father has no right to know what's going on in that house, even though your child is there. Make that
That's
make
insane.
sense.
That's insane to me. Come on, man.
That make
What the
sense.
hell? That is
Make
just
that
total
make
nonsense.
sense.
I can't make that make sense.
No.
Welcome to joint.
But
Well,
yeah,
welcome
boy.
to joint custody. That's joint
Right.
custody laws. That's
You're
crazy.
definitely going to have to provide insurance, and you're going to have to make those payments and all that kind of thing. But nope, you're not allowed to know what's going on in the house. Come on, man. It's boy.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's dangerous territory when that kind of
Yep.
thing happens. You know,
And-
especially when you bring
Yep.
the next partner in the house and it's the stepdad and it's this, that, and the other, and
Yes,
things
sir.
start getting out of hand like that. I mean, that's when people wind up, in jail and in prison and not here on the face of the earth no more. So,
And we're not even talking about the good ones. We're talking about the bad ones. We're talking about the bad fathers, the bad mamas. Then we got to add in the DCS that don't give a hell or they overworked or, I mean, y'all, this ain't about his. This is about y'all's too. Child
Right.
support, separate. Okay.
Yep. And I mean, at like what length are you willing to go to protect your child and keep them safe? So I'm going to tell you
Either-
guys a
It's gonna be
story
Either
about
way,
me.
they got to do a better job protecting the kids. They're not doing a good enough job protecting any kid,
It's gonna be a good
in my
one.
opinion.
Pretty. I'm waiting for that one for you to do. I think you're gonna cook it. And you know, as
For
men,
Sebastian.
I mean, as men, we can't give it justice, us men. But mothers and wives and fathers and parents, oh yeah. They got something to say about this.
Yeah. And I mean, it's difficult. It's difficult to tread lightly on it too. So
Right.
what I will say is, like, as a mom and someone who's been through, let's call it custody proceedings, but not really. So I had my son, and because at that point we were on the state insurance, they require you to have the paternity test, which I knew who it was, but it was just a requirement from them, and go through to put placement, custody, and support. So I basically said, bow out, go. And I didn't want anything, right? Of course, don't like that. That's not cushy for them. So put together something where it was like, I had sole custody, primary placement. He had reasonable time upon reasonable notice, which means that he would have to contact me and say, can I see him at, on this date at this time?
Yeah.
I would have to say no 3 times in a row without a legitimate excuse, right? Like, I had a vacation planned, he has a doctor appointment, blah, 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 to be held in contempt, or for him to try to take me back for contempt. So he signs it, thank God. But we put it in front of the judge. Well, judge doesn't like no child support either. So she put in place $280 a month. Okay.
That ain't
That's
shit.
how it's been since he's been little.
Damn.
right? That, I mean, it's not anything. It's not anything. It's not anything when it comes to the expense of a kid.
Right.
But that was a good trade-off for me to not have to deal with him, right? I mean, like, I get it. I laid down and you know, whatever. But she also said, you know, sir, this is not giving you any time with him, right? And he was like, well, yeah. She's like, well, I'm going to offer you, I don't know what it was, Saturday. Like, I don't remember if it was an overnight or if it was like a 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. every Saturday, something like that. And he goes, nope, I don't want it. She goes, do you understand what you're saying? He goes, yep, I don't want it.
Wow.
Wow.
Thank you. Thank you. So anyone that says this, that any state is just pro women or pro men, you'll get a judge who at least will go against the grain, if not all of them. Holy fuck, how many different channels this is streaming to right now? Who's got, oh wait, Army Vet. Oh, you got the Twitch. Yeah. I was like, the fucking purple thing. Okay.
All right.
So anyway, that was difficult, but I think the most difficult part for me was that guttural, instinctual, like, he's never met him. He doesn't know what to do with him. He doesn't know when to feed him. He doesn't know when he takes a nap. He doesn't know shit about fuck. What is he going to do with him for 8 hours during the day? So the fact that he said no was a huge relief, but it goes to the fact that mothers should have a natural instinct to protect their child at any fucking cost. I'm not saying dads don't. I can only speak from women's perspective because that's all I know. But you should have that innate instinct to protect your child at any cost. So if you know your child is being hurt, you have a fucking duty and an obligation as a parent to step up and protect that child at any cost. At any cost. So if I knew, see, again, I want to get heated about the subject.
Calm down.
Because I will. However, again, by trying to be neutral-ish, if I knew, like someone did, that there was something that happened to my child, I don't give a shit if that child was the same age. I don't give a shit if the child was younger, older, whatever. If there was something happening, there was something happening, you'd catch me on the 6 o'clock fucking news, and I'll leave it there.
I can't say nothing. UK, he's a vet too. Like, do you understand the conversation I want to have with him? Do you understand?
Yes.
Shit.
Not really. I don't know hardly anything about this, and I need to start watching stuff about it to get into it.
It's a we aren't you from that same area? And Pretty say she been covering it. I'm just hopping into it.
Yeah.
When he lost his, it's different. But remember, it's heavy for us boys. It's heavy for men. Mr. Kid, it's real heavy for men.
I'm in Georgia, actually, West Central Georgia, so I'm pretty close. So, things are changing down this way, though. They're starting to give the men a few more rights and that kind of thing down here now. So,
but yeah, hopefully, Justine's gonna show me some stuff on it.
Yeah, she's cooking it.
Right,
she's cooking it.
Hey, I'm just finishing up my second cup of coffee right here. I'll be right back, though.
All right. So,
that's okay.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, go ahead. You're good. I brushed my teeth when y'all was talking. I was just listening. So,
okay. I'm gonna represent the other side because I raised 2 girls by myself, and they 22 and 21 right now. Both of them 200,000 a year. Both of them cyber experts. One of them. So I understand what they're saying because when I left, I fought for my girls when they were 16 because of when you date a man, when you separate, not divorce, but you don't know what that, and you have a girl, you don't know what that man's intentions are, and it scares the shit out of me. And I'm like, I want my girls with me, so I understand what Pretty is saying. If I didn't want to even take the risk, so I get I understand me and y'all, but I grab my babies. Fuck that. I'm sorry. I got cut. I fought, and it cost a lot of money. I ain't even gonna lie to you fellas. So y'all know child support court, visitation court, lawyers for both of them. So y'all know it's a fight. But if you have a man willing to fight, God damn it, I'm right behind him, y'all. Because we get it as men. That's a silent fight in the background. What up, y'all? What up? All these
Justine,
mamas
I'm
coming
streaming
in.
this to my channel, just so you know.
Hey, Kimmy.
Hope you're okay with it.
But
yeah. Well, I don't know. Ash, are you? If you're not, you should be.
Sorry,
Are you
what?
streaming this to your channel?
No.
Well, if you're not, you should be. Why not?
Well, you should be telling me, innit?
It is not my job to monitor your channel, sir. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Anyway,
it is.
yes,
it is.
Yes, it is.
I'll upload it after.
Yes, it is.
I just
do tell.
I just always believe in asking because I don't like to just do something without getting permission. I don't do that type of shit.
I prefer to upload them for now, to be honest with you.
Mm.
I'm not here for the views and all that crap at the minute.
No. It's not for the views. It's the algorithm.
Watch hours. Watch hours.
No. Yeah, not really watch hours. Just people need to see you. You know what I'm saying? This helps. This is like I do it too, but it isn't for the views. Pretty isn't doing this for the views, basically, as a content. She's doing it for y'all. This is for you, not for her.
Thank you, Pretty.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Respectfully disagree.
Oh,
that's
nice.
I started
such
hitting.
a wonderful partner.
No, I mean respectfully disagree on a certain part of that, not all of it.
Hey, Justine, multiple sorts in my chat over here.
There you go. That's
Marcus the Sharkus, what's up, my dude?
That's what I was finna explain what Pretty is doing. She's bridging channels. You're bridging my channel with UK's channel, with Wee's channel, and these are new eyes that are seeing you, UK. My chat knows you, but this is the first time they're seeing you.
And the thing is, most of not most, like a lot of people do that, like the link sharing and everything, which is good, but some people don't. And they're like, and their mods are like, oh, don't say such and such, or like they're not inclusive. They're scared to lose viewers or something.
Well, I always say everything I got to give the credit to Justine because my channel would not be where it is without her. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay.
Well, I wouldn't be where I am without a lot of other people that did the same thing for me. So I can't do and get what I have without giving it back. I mean, it's just not who I am. And Seth, you already emailed me before, but I replied to the email that you sent me. So you should have my email right at the top of your inbox. Sorry, go ahead.
And it's called etiquette. It's called streamer etiquette, meaning this is Pretty's channel. Even though everybody's streaming out, streaming etiquette should tell you whatever she is doing, that's what she won't broadcast. Yeah. If she came to your channel and broadcast you out, now she's under so everybody plays under her constitution.
That's right.
So if you don't like what she's saying, don't share it out.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We're under her government. Yeah, we're under her government right now. If you don't like it, hey, push the button, don't do it, and just sit there and watch and be a spectator. But you can't tell the creator not to do it. You know what I'm saying? You
can't go on somebody else's channel and tell them
Hell
what to
no.
do.
Exactly, 1,000%.
I just got to where I hit the restream and then I get forgiveness or permission later because if I don't, then I realize 3 or 4 hours later that I've just been sitting on somebody's channel without even streaming. But I mean, that's okay too. But it does help to get the hours because it's what YouTube requires to get monetized and that kind of thing. So might as well go ahead and hit the button. But Pretty don't mind. She's really, really cool with all of us.
Yeah, no, I don't mind that at all. And I don't mind that people, put their channels in there. I mean, it's not up to me if people click on them and subscribe, but what harm does it do to me to help promote other people?
Exactly that.
Now I do got an idea though, Pretty.
Tucson's in the house too. What is going on here?
Oh, look who's here. Hey, Seth.
Hey, Hey, Seth. Hey, what up? What
Hey,
up, killer?
Seth. How you doing,
What up,
bud?
man?
Tired.
What's going on, dude?
I'm thinking that I'm stuck in the Russian sleep experiment.
You
You're
still up?
right. I'm with you. I'm with you. I haven't been awake long. I woke up to my neighbor beating my door down in a panic because she got her lawnmower stuck and dropped her cell phone, and it went inside the lawnmower and made it go into a million pieces. So she was all freaking out, panicking, cussing, that kind of thing. So that's what I woke up to just a little while ago. I said, "Oh my God, is this how this day's going to start?"
We're gonna have Hollywood Squares. Mark the Shark. Hi, Mark the Shark. 857 is in here.
Right.
What's up, 857?
Yes.
And welcome in, Graham.
Hey,
Hi, y'all.
Graham.
Hey,
Graham.
y'all.
Hey, now.
Hey. Hey, Justine, when you do dig into Sebastian's case, I want to be involved in that a little bit more. I kind of want to be like a Mike and you can be Adam. And I mean, because I really think there's something to be said for people that walk in and hear things, cold or hot rather, and then they give us information. They give us clues and thoughts that really we haven't been um, maybe not have had. So I'd really like to be involved when you start doing that for Sebastian.
Sounds good. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a lot to cover, right, Seth? There's a lot to go over there.
Yeah.
You,
If you haven't
Graham,
been
you
on-
know this is Sebastian's dad, Seth, right?
Yes, I do. It's
Okay,
nice to
I just
meet
want to
you,
make sure.
Seth.
And anyone in the chat that doesn't know, this is Sebastian's dad.
Yep.
Yeah,
Very
if
nice.
you haven't been on it at the beginning, it's 2.5 years of catch up, and it's
It's a lot, but it's worth doing. Definitely.
God.
probably take 3 or 4 months to actually start to get up to speed.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
I was just watching the Nancy Grace where Katie and Chris were on there. The very first one, I think. That's all. You already know. And Seth can't really talk about it, so we'll just,
Oh, I can talk about anything I want,
Mm-hmm.
but when it comes
just not when it comes to the case.
when
Like
it comes to filing, I can only talk about what's in the filing. When it comes to DCS, I can't talk about the DCS reports unless it's in the filing. When it comes down to the corruption, I can point that out every day just by telling you to read the filings.
Right here.
She's on it.
And if you want to know what I feel like, then you just read Sebastian's Law and you'll see where I'm trying to correct everything that I went through.
Yeah, that's
The
important.
worst part is everything that I'm doing is just trying to get information because I'm still searching for myself.
So I have a
Right.
question. Because I put it in your chat last night, but I know you were getting bombarded. And I was like, I'll just talk to him later.
Well, it's like I have Bo. She goes through the live and she'll write down all the questions that people ask in chat.
Oh, that's nice.
And then I actually have something to talk about on the next live. Because to me, it's like, what do I need? I need people to hand out flyers for Sebastian and keep his face out there and talk to everybody.
Right. I'm here in Georgia, Seth, so I'll be more than happy to hand out flyers or pay anybody a visit.
Sebastian was born in Kingsland, Georgia.
Yeah. Where is that? South, north? Where's?
It's exit 3 on 95 heading to Florida.
Okay, yeah. So that is definitely stuff. I'm in West Central Georgia, so that'd probably be about in the middle of. Are you still in Tennessee?
Yeah, I'm still in the same location. I haven't moved.
Right. So yeah, that would probably be in the middle. How would I go about getting my hands on some?
Haven't moved. Haven't changed my phone number, and I asked everybody to use the FBI flyer.
Mm-hmm.
which I have right here.
Yeah, I just had it up not that long ago. I'll put it back up for you.
Can we just have those printed out like at Staples or something like that?
Yeah, there's a lot of places that will let you, that will print things off for free.
Okay.
Here in Tennessee, they actually stopped doing it because I couldn't get flyers from the sheriff's office. So,
Right.
you know, use whatever resource I have.
So you just go on the FBI website and then download that, and then just go to, like I said, Staples or UPS store or something like that. Just have those printed out.
Library.
Okay, I can do that.
They go to the library. Library prints them free usually.
Okay,
Do what?
I can definitely do that.
The libraries usually print them for free usually.
That or 10 cents a copy, which is not, well, that's the last time I was charged for copies at a library. But most people don't even go to the library anymore.
You say he was born in South Georgia?
Yeah.
Is that
Southeast
where-
Medical
Is
Center.
that where his, mom lived? I guess that she would have to live there at the time if he was born there, right?
Yeah. We lived there. It's right there by Kings Bay Naval Base.
Okay. And when did you guys move to Tennessee?
I moved to Tennessee in October of 2020.
Do you like Tennessee better than Georgia? I know it gets hot in South Georgia, huh?
I've lived in like 37 different states.
Oh, wow.
Wow. I didn't even know that.
That's a lot.
That
My
is a
dad
lot.
was in the Navy.
Mm.
My dad was
Right.
my dad retired as a recruiter in the Navy, so you know I moved around a lot when growing up, Navy brat, and then after living with my parents, I moved around to a lot of different locations.
Hey, PI 56.
Hello, PI
And get some
56.
final
Hi,
verdict.
56.
Final verdict. Yeah.
Okay, so Seth, I have a question.
Okay. Sorry.
What are you sorry for? You're fine.
Thank you.
So with the CQ-27, is there anything that you know that was like directly okay?
When
How
Sebastian
did I
was
say this last
born
night?
in 2008, there was only like 8 recorded incidents. They stopped researching it because there's no money involved for searching. Nobody, it's not a big enough thing for them to want to research it.
So was there anything that they directly contributed as far as any of his deficit or any like afflictions that he had that were specifically due to the CQ-27?
That's why it took until he was 14 for them to diagnose the autism.
Okay.
Because
So that was a new diagnosis for him.
well, the chromosomal deletion syndrome literally can mask most of the autistic things.
Did he have any epileptic seizures or anything like that? Because I saw that was one of the things that could be caused by the.
When he was growing up, it's like I potty trained him 3 or 4 times, and there was times that he would go to sleep, and when he woke up, you could tell something was different. And at one point in time, the doctors were like, what we think is happening is he's going into sleep and he's having a seizure in his sleep. And when he wakes up, he's not going to remember the last 6 months.
Oh, wow.
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 So was it mostly like bedwetting incidents? Because I saw that he had like kind of regressed with the potty training and had like accidents, I think it said. Was that something that you think is attributed to what happened? Or do you think it's because of one of the
Are you talking
diagnoses?
about right before he, you know, poop is not a category for children? Are you talking about before his reported disappearance?
It just says suffered from frequent bathroom accidents. I didn't know if that was like a regression type thing, if it was bedwetting. I mean, it just says accidents. I didn't really know.
It was from, I believe it was a trauma response to the
Okay.
Because I didn't have that problem here. When he was
Okay.
here, you know, he wasn't wearing pull-ups. He was wearing, you know, regular clothes.
And was that all the way up until his disappearance? Like, did he have those incidents at the other house?
At the other house, they had him in pull-ups and everything else.
Still at 15?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if you listen to one of the interviews that the stepfather does, and he's talking about, oh, he didn't have a belt, so I popped him. He was talking about popping my son at the age of 15. Because he states that earlier, and it's like people, I mean, his birthday was December 7th. He went missing February 25th and was reported February 26th.
So you believe that it was before midnight?
That he went missing?
Mm-hmm.
I asked for proof of life, and they gave me the Texas Roadhouse video.
Okay. So that's the last confirmed known. Got it. All right.
You know, and taking his mother's word is
Sorry.
like trying to drown in the Dead Sea. It's impossible.
I don't know. I'm sure you know this. Do you know if Chris actually ended up taking a polygraph? Because like I said, I'm starting square one. I'm trying to remain, neutral, because I think if I blind myself, I'm not gonna, be able to see everything for what it is. But you don't know if he did or not.
I will try my best not to shadow your view.
You don't have to filter yourself. You're fine. You can say whatever you want to say.
Can I ask a question, Seth? So with him being autistic, was he verbal or non-verbal?
1 second. Before you start asking me questions, do I need to get my attorney in here?
No, I don't think so. I hope not.
This is a British Inquisition.
If you can't answer, it's fine.
Change your little sign flag. We need a judge. He unmuted himself.
I'm quiet. I am quiet.
Does the British Parliament still wear those wigs?
Oh, I gotta love the Magna Carta, right?
Do you have one? I mean, you can wear it.
What was that?
No, I was just going to tell Ash if he had one of those wigs. I'd love to see him wear it sometime.
Which wigs do you mean?
The white wig,
Well,
powder, because they wore those so they wouldn't have lice because their hair was falling out from lead and makeup and everything else that they were wearing.
Oh.
So back to the question: was Seth verbal or non-verbal?
I'm pretty verbal.
I mean,
Sebastian,
sorry. See, good start.
I'm pretty slick too, and I'm pretty witty.
I enjoy it. That's fun for me.
Me too.
And did he have like a particular routine with you, and it changed when he went in her company?
Sebastian was very verbal. We played D&D. We played Magic the Gathering. We watched movies, played video games, went fishing. Sebastian is not how particular people described him at the beginning.
Was that a narrative that came from her end that you're aware of to Ellie? Or was that just got lost in translation, or you're not sure? Okay. Okay. Got it.
Mhm.
I love my son.
Mm-hmm.
He is the grace that God granted me.
Did the routine that he had with you alter when he wasn't with you?
Oh yes, he did not have a routine. All children need a stable foundation, and the first thing you do for a stable foundation is set a routine.
Yeah, I mean,
That
I've
way they know, hey, guess what? It's 6 o'clock. That means it's dinner. Dad just called. Hey, it's dinner time. Dinner's on the table. That means it's 6 o'clock.
And that's another thing I was going to ask as well, like the types of food that he eats. Did he have like a specific type of food that would change?
When he was younger, yeah. I mean, boy wouldn't eat meat. He wouldn't eat chicken. Wouldn't eat beef. No pork. No nothing. If it wasn't a vegetable, it didn't get eaten.
Yeah, because see, I've got a kid who's is like 21 now, and he's still very non-verbal and still like has accidents, etc.
Right. Sebastian's scale on the autism scale, I would say, would have been a 6. When they diagnosed him, they told us to pretty much to read books on Asperger's.
Okay. So if usually they're inclined to one sort of skill set, like whether it be like music or reading or writing or something like that, what do you think that his talent, I'll call it, from the Asperger's was, in your opinion?
Whatever he had, his talent was hyper focusing.
Okay. So as long as he enjoyed it, he could get into it and be good at whatever he wanted.
And get really mad at you if you beat him at it.
Oh.
Are you sure that's just not a teenage boy thing? Because I got one of those too.
I'm that way myself.
I do not. To me, Sebastian is a normal child.
Do you know if certain types of lights affected him?
Treat him like I would any other child. I know what his issues are, so I can normally get him to do what I want him to do by discussing certain things with him and the aspects and what will come out from it. You know, good old fashioned dad manipulation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Seth,
with the
question for you.
yeah,
Go
no,
ahead.
go on. No, you're fine.
Seth, I got a question for you. Would Sebastian ask for help if he was around somewhere where he wouldn't have been? Would he ask for, say, I need help?
Yes. Unless he's in, I mean, there's always the no part. I mean, do you know what you're going to do if you're stressed out, trauma, don't know where you're at, you know, hungry, starving, you know, outside circumstances, and changes your situation.
Do you know if his seizures are brought on by different kinds of light? Because my kid used to have them under certain lighting conditions.
Never got that far. The last time I would say he had one was, I want to say like 8, 7, maybe 6 or 7. And they said that he may grow out of them. And from my opinion, he grew out of them because, getting up in the middle of the night to go use the bathroom, getting up in the morning to go use the bathroom, not having accidents because he's going to the bathroom,
How many people lived in the house, Seth, where he was?
It's his mom and stepfather's house.
Yeah. Just the two of them and your son, Sebastian?
The stepfather has another child by another female, and she has her own separate room. Sebastian had his own room. They both had master bedrooms, and then, Sebastian's mother and stepfather had their own room.
Did anybody say that they saw him and his mom come home from the Texas Roadhouse that night?
She
Or that
came
day?
home, pulled into the garage, and then she states that Sebastian went and took the trash can out. That video is too dark and grainy. It's a Ring door camera from across the street. It did go off because somebody was out there, but it's like looking at Peter Pan's shadow in the dark.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah.
The FBI hasn't been able to clear it up. Mila Zayon, literally, when Katie said they cleared it up and that they could see, I immediately called him to find out, and he told me that it was too dark for them to do anything.
Do you have that video handy to send to Justine? Maybe.
I do not, because that is
Can it be gotten? Like, is it out there somewhere?
no, it's not.
I've seen a video like of a flashlight.
That was the video footage for that night, and law enforcement is saying it has no evidentiary value. I believe that it does,
Right.
because otherwise there's no as per what Sumner County has reported, there is no proof that Sebastian ever left that house, but yet he's not in the house.
Right.
And some common sense would say, well, if there's no evidence he ever left the house, then you need to find the evidence that he made it to the house.
Back to the house. Yeah.
And seeing how with the filing, you can tell that Sumner County, the assistant DA, juvenile department, and DCS were all involved in, the review of Sebastian's files, and yet they never took my son out of the house or even called me. And he was at a Title IV, which is a translation that he was up for non-custodial custody to take over. Whoever didn't have, custodial custody. I had everything except for custodial. I have non-custodial, but I have joint legal and joint physical custody. And what he was available for was non-custodial care or foster care. And the fact that they never contacted me at all, they didn't do their due diligence. If they called me, I would not be here right now. I would be with my son. Probably.
Was there any CCTV of from the neighbors or anything like that? That
law enforcement has gathered all the video footage in that neighborhood and has gone through it and there's no sighting of Sebastian. People have gone through the video footage and they found a person walking a dog and they found a lost cat in the dark.
But only the mom is the only one that saw him at home after leaving the restaurant. Is that right?
Yes. For the available information that the public has.
Gotcha.
Sheila, yes. Yes.
Now, this is where I reached out to. There is data. I can't get to it, but I did ask
You're
him.
supposed to be the attorney. You don't speak unless you're spoken to by the judge or the jury.
Now, it's a singular piece of evidence that brought me into it.
Army vet, if you're going to get out of line in this courtroom, you will be asked to leave.
Now,
don't make me hold you in contempt.
Now, this part
we already hold them in contempt.
Yeah, of course. This is the part where the gaming system. This is where the cyber come in at.
Okay.
I was asking why it couldn't be tracked and traced from giving Seth the information
let's talk about the electronics.
I know.
People up on that one.
Yes, I would love to hear about that.
Usually if we scan the electronics, for some reason they gave him his back and it doesn't work.
The switch.
No. Anyways, let me get to that. So how my attorney doesn't know how to let the witness on the stand. I solemnly swear to give you a hard time.
Perfect. And excuse
Blah,
me,
blah, blah, blah,
counsel,
Wow.
counsel. This is now the prosecution side. No, I don't know, defense side. Whatever side it is that is allowing the witness to speak. And if you are going to object, I need to know the legal basis for that objection. Seth, please continue.
It's the Second Amendment because that backs up my First Amendment of free speech.
Oh no, only Army vet needed that. He's the counsel. You go ahead.
Yes, it does.
You're gonna have to counsel him for a lot longer than that.
In the chamber.
Facts.
That's my gavel. All right, so go ahead, Seth. What did you want to say?
Your gavel needs to look like Thor's hammer.
Ooh.
Right.
I'll put it on my Amazon wish list, guys. I'm gonna do it while Seth's talking.
So they took electronics. Let's see, they took my phone, his mother's phone, and his stepfather's phone. They had my phone for over 12 hours because I only have one phone and I play a lot of video games and take a lot of pictures and videos and stuff like that. So they took our phones. When they came to my house, they took my PlayStation 4. They took Sebastian's PlayStation 3, which was in his PlayStation 3 is it's either the 20 or the 40 gig reverse compatible. So it plays PlayStation 2 games and PlayStation 3 games. They took his tablet that his grandma got him, I want to say 3 Christmases before, and hadn't been turned on in over 2 years, I think, when they turned it on. They took that. They took his Switch and the charging station, the games, and all the cords. Let's see. They didn't take his laptop. They didn't take my laptop. They didn't take my computer.
Did he
Ever?
use his laptop?
Do what?
Did he use his laptop?
Yeah, he used his laptop to play the school games because they have those little programs that, for math and for work, for English. And
They didn't take that?
That's what I'm saying. Why wouldn't they have taken both of them?
good question.
Right.
Did you hire an independent forensic? Like digital forensic?
No, we had the GoFundMe. My sister put up a GoFundMe. I had to use that to actually get attorneys.
Understood. Yeah.
Now, hold up, pretty. If they didn't do that at his house, by logic, they didn't do it at the other house.
Oh, I got one for you because I know that they had my stuff. They still have Sebastian's Switch, the tablet, and there's no reason for him to even have it because he didn't have a Nintendo account, which means his Switch was literally a handheld gaming machine with the games. The only thing it did was connect to my Wi-Fi to update the games themselves for any downloadable content. And they had all that stuff for weeks. And I finally raised a fit and I went to go pick up some of the stuff that they were going to let me have, like my PlayStation, Sebastian's PlayStation. And I picked up my phones. They turned around and Sebastian's PlayStation doesn't work anymore. They broke both of my phones. I had to spend $100 to replace the battery in the first phone because they left it on to the point that when I got it the next day, it blew up on me.
Wow.
And they burnt the screen because they left it actually on and open while they downloaded everything from my phone.
And these were all devices that they got from your house and not from the mother's house?
Correct. So I threw a fit to get some of my electronics back. And the day that I went to go pick them up is the day that Chris called them and stated that his PlayStation account had been hacked.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting.
And they before he could report it that it was hacked and cancel the credit card on the account, they bought a whole bunch of kid games.
And it was hacked before Sebastian went missing, or was his account hacked?
This was, a month later.
Really?
And some of the games were like, they were all kids games. Minecraft, Roblox, things like that.
Did they ever figure out where it was hacked from, or who did that?
They traced it to California, and then they lost it, supposedly.
Interesting. Does his mom have ties to South Georgia? I know you said he was born there. Does she have family down there?
No.
Okay.
I have family. Well, my mom and dad lived down there at that point in time.
Gotcha.
And I went to Camden County High School. So,
Seth, do you know if they took anything from his mom's house, or you don't know that?
I know that I know they took Chris's PlayStation when he called them and said that his account had been hacked. I know that they did not take Sebastian's PS4 that was in his room. And the response when I asked, why aren't you taking that, was, well, you can see the dust on it, so why would we take it?
Really?
Wow.
Hey, man.
You see it, picture
I do
starting to
see it.
unfold.
Yeah. Another one of those doormat moments or something. I mean, why would you
I
not?
will let you know that I am a deputy sheriff, so I am a sworn law enforcement agent. So I've sworn my oath to the Constitution of America and the Constitution of Tennessee, and I'm a deputy sheriff in Davidson County, which is Nashville. And this happened in Sumner County, which touches Davidson County, but Sumner County has a long time hatred of Davidson County for some odd reason, like some type of unhealthy rivalry.
Right. Sounds familiar. That happens quite a bit.
I back the blue, but I'd be damned if I'm going to be a brick in the wall.
Right.
And law enforcement, you know exactly what I mean. Unless you're one of the bricks in the wall.
Right. What else did they not take from their set?
Couldn't tell you. I was there for 3 days, and they were still going through stuff on day 2. They were still finding stuff on day 3 in Sebastian's closet.
Is the lead detective the same now as it was when this first happened 2 years ago?
Yes.
Is he communicating with you still?
Nope. If you look at my filings, it's been over 18 months since their last communication with me.
18 months.
See
Have they
that?
not- Go ahead, Angel.
See that right there? I would say that's a red flag, because he should be communicating with you, because you're the father.
Mhm.
Absolutely. Or anybody for that matter. Have they not assigned somebody like a point of contact for you? To
I'm
speak
sorry. What was
with?
that?
Have they not gave you like a point of contact person at least?
Oh, I have Brandon Carter's number. He just doesn't respond or call me or anything else. And
Wow.
we were supposed to set up an appointment, and I told him I was back here in Tennessee. He could do it, and they never contacted me again.
So he's basically just getting off the hook. He's not even having to speak to you, the father. No updates, anything.
I have protested in front of Sumner County, and when they see me, they pretty much run.
They should be showing you their work and where they're at and what kind of leads they're following and that kind of
We
thing.
protested out there on the anniversary of the second year of his disappearance in February, and what I got was the birds from hip level. Like they told me that I should fill out an application and come help them search, and that I shouldn't be out there. They attempted to they tried to walk by and rip down some of the signs.
Really?
And as they were going back to the courthouse, the guy turned around and flew 2 birds at me.
Oh my gosh.
That is awful.
Yeah, I have a special place in their heart, and I live rent free in their head.
See that?
Mhm.
See that? Wow.
I come from the age of if it wasn't for my haters, I wouldn't have fans, because I come before the internet.
Right.
Mhm.
Did he ever tell you what his strongest lead was when he was in contact with you?
Nope, they don't discuss the leads. I couldn't get them. I got a tip, and it was one of the direct highways north into Kentucky. And I got a tip that a person saw somebody that looked like Sebastian living in a tent on their property. And I contacted Sumner County, and they wouldn't even go up there to look at it, to grab any of the evidence that was around it, to check for DNA or anything. Couldn't get them to do. And their response is, we're only following up on legitimate leads.
How did they know?
What they deem legitimate.
Yep.
Well, I look at the fact that they were involved in my son's life before he went missing and never bothered to let me know. So they're illegitimate in their duties to begin with.
Right, absolutely. And
I
they kind of
couldn't-
know that. So they're trying to cover their
They're
ass. So to speak.
trying, but that's why we filed this. I mean, I don't know if it's going to work, but I got to do something.
So what are the next steps with that? Where does that stand?
Do what?
Where does that stand? You've recently filed the suits and everything. So what's the current timetable? What are the next steps that need to happen?
We'll have a meeting in November.
November. My goodness.
Hey, I look at it like this. It's in November. That's not
Yes.
far away, and it's a federal
No.
court proceeding.
Right. Yeah, it's getting close.
So, we make it past the first one where, the first initial hurdle is to make sure that it doesn't get dismissed.
Right.
If we can make it past that, and my attorney seems to be extremely confident, and we just hope that we can make it past there. Obviously he believes that he has a case.
And now the mom and his name is Chris, right? They've moved to a different county now.
Nope.
They're in the same county where he went missing, where your son went missing.
Yep.
Same house?
Not at liberty to dispose that.
Okay.
So Seth, had you ever been to Chris and Katie's house prior to Sebastian's disappearance?
Yeah, I went and
So
picked him up every other weekend.
okay. So my question, I suppose, is first of all, the dogs. So I believe that she said that they had little dogs. I think there was some sort of
They have Morkies.
okay, thank you. I was like, it was some sort of little dog. When you would go there, did you ever have interaction? Like, would they bark? Were they barking dogs? If someone came on the property, car pulls up, leaf blows by, did they bark?
They're ankle dogs.
So yes.
They're they're mops with a mouth.
Yeah, I only
That's
asked
fine.
that because allegedly the dogs were in the kitchen near the back door. Sebastian's room was at the front.
Their version of a kennel is it's open on the top. You put the dogs in there. It's a little door.
Okay.
So when she says, when he says, I told her to put up the dogs, to just put them in the kennel, which is really just a small little gated thing.
So according to their story, and like I said, if you can't say anything or you can't disclose, just obviously say that as you have been. Is there any reason for you to believe that Chris was not where he said he was when he said he was there for work that night?
I'm sorry, I've caught Chris in too many lies to state that anything that comes out of his mouth is actually factual.
Okay. Sorry, I seriously didn't realize my camera wasn't on that whole time.
We're
Okay.
I'm used to it. Everybody likes to hide behind avatars.
Right.
Like that whole side of that whole party.
So he possibly was.
That's one reason why I don't like to hide behind an avatar. I want you to know that I'm out here.
Right on.
Because, mainly because, well, not mainly, but one of the reasons is I was informed by the stepfather that if I didn't shut my mouth, that he would close it permanently.
Oh,
Really?
Oh wow.
in writing? Did he do it in writing? Please tell me yes.
No.
Darn
It's
it.
a recorded phone call.
Hmm.
And he just doesn't understand. I'm from Kansas. I ain't from Tennessee.
Right. Tough guy, huh? Okay. Is he a construction worker?
He is a heavy crane operator.
Okay.
Oh.
And he was supposedly working on the St. Jude's Hospital. I saw where Betty went there allegedly at the time when construction would have been happening, when Chris had reported that he would have been on site when he received that call in the morning. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I'm sorry. I was reading that. I don't know who you are. Lady Garden 68.
Okay.
I don't know. I've never seen that name before.
I don't know that person either. Oh, look, Ash, someone loves you. I'm Scottish. Well, not that, but like someone in the audience. Ash, love you. I'm Scottish. Love the way you think and comment. True British. Definitely is a true Brit, which means he has no filter.
Right.
Sorry.
So
So anyway,
crane operator working on St.
My
Jude's.
only question is rhythm and clues. Do you drink tea?
coffee.
You're on mute.
Definitely not.
No tea.
Really?
I just figured I'd ask because we fought a war and threw your shit in the ocean for nothing.
No taxation without
I used to drink the
representation.
old PG tips, when I was little, but now
Hey,
it's just coffee all the way now.
I tell you what, the Boston Massacre, man, three people was a massacre back then.
Right.
Yeah.
So no tea for you, huh? Rhythm and clues. Huh.
Definitely not.
Then the next question is it Earl Grey? And then the next
I've
question
never
is,
had that.
do you take lemon and honey or do you take
Tea
milk?
or cream and sugar. Cream and sugar.
No, I usually it's just coffee and like mochas for me, pretty much all day.
You eat markers?
Mocha,
Mark.
a mocha chocolate.
He sniffs
Mocha.
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 Well, it's not MAC.
Mocha?
Maca, 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 maca. Waka waka.
Mocha.
it's
Mocha.
Mocha,
matata
mocha.
and it's green.
I'm not sure what just happened. Okay.
But yeah, no tea, no
Uh,
crumpets.
Seth, can
First of
you
all,
get a
I
hold
will
of
let you
National's
know
gaming system out of his mother's house?
I am not welcome. I mean, Sumner County has pretty much shown me that I'm not welcome in that county by, agencies that work in that county when it comes down to certain things. And I'm definitely not welcome in their house.
And that's Summer County?
Sumner, yes, it's Sumner.
Oh, Summer County.
Sumner. Yeah. I think I read a little bit about
Some are
that.
here and some are there.
More like
Sumner.
Fort Sumner, but it's no, it's
Just
Sumner.
because you're being loud about your son, that's their biggest problem with you, including Chris, the crane operator.
Yeah, their problem with me is the fact that I don't stop, and I call them out for the BS that I see.
That should be just the opposite of having a problem with you. You should be saluted and, looked up to for that. Why would they have a problem with somebody's father looking for their son?
Because I call out Sumner County Sheriff's Office for not doing a proper investigation, not following procedures,
Right.
only having one detective on the case, retiring a whole bunch of people after my son went missing that was on the case, violating people's civil rights, and
Sounds familiar.
generally just not, finding my son.
Right. So you're shedding light on their poor work because they just basically want to sit around and
I have
shit.
gone on the
Nope.
news and told them that they need to put their egos aside. My
Right.
son shouldn't be affected by your ego. I told them that they were yellow-bellied cowards on national news.
Right.
Mm.
Sounds like they don't want to do the work. They don't want to put in the work. They don't want to have the stress. They don't want to, follow leads. They don't want to interrogate people, question people. How many times has his mom and Chris been brought back in for questioning? Do you have any idea about that?
I do not have an exact number, but I want to say 2 or 3.
2 or 3. And of course, at separate times and
No.
together each time they've had them together.
From my understanding, TBI took the mom for a lie detector test on, I think it was either day 2 or day 3. I'm sorry, I've been up for 4 days, so my brain's not working exactly like it should.
You do
Or
good,
maybe
brother.
it is. But the stepfather went off the deep end when he found out that they took her for a lie detector, a polygraph, and he, in front of everybody, said, "You never go and do anything the cops ask unless you have an attorney with you."
Okay. Do they have attorneys? Do you know that?
Yes, they do. Because I've heard that the mother now claims the 5th. Maybe not as many times as Fauci, but we're not over with yet.
So when you say he went off the deep end, who did he go off the deep end on about that? Law enforcement, or did he do that on camera?
he did it on the front porch in front of TBI Sumner County, and he went off on Katie, TBI, and Sumner County all at the same fucking time.
So it sounds like he's got a pretty bad temper going on there.
Or he just needs to pull whatever is up his ass out.
Right.
It helped.
Most definitely.
I'm sorry, I'm not on my panel, and I don't cuss on my panel.
You're fine.
Yeah, we
But
don't
as long
know
as,
here.
you know, Justine's over there playing with my cat.
Hmm.
Right. I think
I had both of them up
That's-
here, and they never do that. So I don't know.
Oh, I'm a
Good,
cat
what are you doing?
whisperer.
What are you doing?
Seth, just to let you know, everybody on the panel is Team Sebastian. By the way, I think I can speak for all of us.
That's all there should be, is just Team Sebastian. There shouldn't be Team Seth, Team Proudfoot. There shouldn't. Either you're innocent or you're guilty in the court, in the criminal court system.
Right.
In the real world, the people that you pass by every day, that's called public opinion.
Is there
Hey,
ever
Seth?
been private investigators look into this at all, Seth?
I have been through 6 private investigators.
Did was any of that fruitful in any type of way? Anything that kind of
Yeah.
sparked your attention a little bit? And
Oh,
made you
yeah.
think way?
The second PI that I hired was Heather. She's got a lot of recorded phone calls and stuff. I have to take this.
Go ahead, brother. Sorry to step on you there, Graham.
No, you're fine. I was just, do y'all know by chance how long the parents were separated before this all happened? I mean, I get that it was a long time. I just don't know how long that time could have been.
I don't know that. I'm very, very new to this case myself.
Yeah, me too.
Sorry, can you ask it again?
Be right back, Justin.
Yeah, you're fine. My AirPod was making everyone a robot again. What did you ask, Graham?
How long, after, I guess that maybe after Sebastian was born, did they separate?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm not sure.
I mean, part of me is wondering if there was a divorce, as is the usual case when there are kids involved, there are child support agreements. And I am hoping for his case that was paused, that's not a battle he's having to fight as well.
Sorry, I'm just trying to see if it says in the case file here. Or case file, just the complaint. So anyway, I'll look that up. Unless someone knows in the chat, then let us know.
Hey, Justine, I got a question in my chat from Golden. She wants to know if he's missing from Kansas. It's Georgia, correct?
It's
No,
Tennessee.
it's Hendersonville, Tennessee.
Tennessee, okay.
Yeah, you got to follow me, because I'll tell you where I've been living, where I have lived, where Sebastian's lived. I mean, Sebastian and I, before he even went to school, we had driven coast to coast multiple times. What? Is something tasteful? I mean, you have that look.
Me?
Me?
You, it looked like your little vape and like blowing it up in your mouth.
I'm looking at the. Well, I'm trying to find like the surveillance footage. I was going to ask you actually if you knew where that was taken from, the one that's out there.
The lights video
Yeah.
that was taken from the corner house on Stafford in Kellen.
Okay. Yeah, that was it. I was just looking at it. Downloaded it, so I'm going to see if I can have a look at it properly.
You're muted, so we can't hear you, Wayne.
My bad. Excuse me. So that's the video with the flashlight that they can maybe see a flashlight, but his mom said the batteries were dead in the flashlight, I think is what I found.
She said that Sebastian had a keychain flashlight, but it didn't work.
But it was missing, right? It wasn't found in the house. And then that's what the video shows is a possible flashlight coming on.
Yeah. And the lights video are I believe it's two lights heading away from their house, and then one flashlight going back towards the house. And TBI in Sumner County swear that it is a garbage truck.
At that hour?
How about driving through the yards?
Right. Good point too. That's a little bit crazy to me.
Yeah, it didn't leave any ruts, nothing,
Right. Yeah, just right through the yards. No ruts, no anything in the middle of the night. Yeah.
Watch out for the cat behind you, Rhythm.
It's hard to believe we pay these people to do what they do. Oh man, boggles my mind sometimes. Hey,
it's like money wasted on a politician.
Do you know Chris's baby's mom? From the daughter. Do you know her at all?
I do.
Or do y'all speak still, or?
I'm not at liberty to discuss.
Right on. Without asking too much, is that a good relationship between her and him?
There is a video out of Nina speaking to Trevor Lee about her experience with her ex-husband.
Okay.
There is the Lore Lodge did a really good review of it. That was more than a year ago. When this happened, people started pulling the divorce records from California between me and and Sebastian's mama, and there was a lot of things said, thrown, so on and so forth. She accused me of a lot of things, and the judge determined them unfounded. So the temporary restraining order and everything that she filed against me during our divorce to get me out of where we lived. It was pretty nasty. I mean,
and that was in California. You guys were living in California?
Yeah, she was stationed at 32nd Base.
Okay.
What year did you all split?
She filed she filed in 16, I think, or I'm not sure. You're asking somebody who already put all that behind them.
Yeah, well, no, I was just thinking about that. Like what I mentioned while you were on the phone is that sometimes, when it's a situation where there's a divorce and there's a custody agreement and there's also the financial child support agreement. And I was just thinking that I sure hope that you're, under the circumstances, not subjected to that, but I realize that might be the case, but I hope not.
I represented myself in the court system through the temporary restraining order, the allegations of abuse, and the divorce. And I walked away with joint legal, joint physical custody of Sebastian.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
No, not bad at all.
Uh-huh. Are you doing okay, man? Can I ask you that, Seth? Are you holding up all right, bud?
I'm alive and I know where I'm at.
Okay. I know this has to be stressful, man. And I noticed you said you wasn't getting much sleep over the last few days and everything. So just
I've been dealing with that since this happened.
I bet so.
yeah, we're what 2.5
Day 7, you start wondering if those are figments of your imagination or if you're just asleep.
right? I hear you, man. Oh my God, it has to be tough, dude. It has to be tough. Yeah, don't forget to take care of yourself, though. You know, hit the refresh button occasionally. There, you know.
Well, I'm working on a project of cloning myself.
Cool.
Awesome.
Right on, man.
That way I can be more annoying to particular people.
Right.
So Seth.
Yes. Hey, wait a minute. It's been a while since they're mine.
So what?
Saying my name. It's been a while.
Seth. Now, I don't even know what you guys are laughing. I'm trying to think of how I want to word my question, but
I'm not sure we do, but it's funny.
It is funny.
That was funny.
You gotta laugh. I mean, it has.
I don't know what we're laughing at. You guys laughing at me? That's fine.
We're laughing at you for saying my name and me stating that it's been a while since a woman called my name.
Oh,
Yeah.
You didn't say it like that too, so.
Really warm.
The joke isn't so funny when you got to explain it.
Right. Loses a little bit of its
But I
bite.
still found humor in it. Have you remembered what you wanted to ask? Have the squirrel stopped?
I have so many. I mean, I have so many. I don't know where to start. So, what to you, whether it be like their actions, their words, or something, what do you think is the biggest inconsistency that you feel that
The only thing
they
that
have exhibited?
consistent is that when they open their mouth, they lie.
Is
So
there
they're related
one
to
specifically
nanos.
that bugs you, or like anyone that like bugs you the most?
What do you mean?
Like any lie that they've told, in your opinion, that like has stood out to you, or like you want cleared up? I mean, is there anything like that that really stands out?
I want to know where my son is.
Yep.
Had you ever tried to run away ever?
Has Sebastian? No.
Yeah.
No, he was never an eloper. I mean, he likes to run, like he likes to run track,
Mm-hmm.
but he's never been one of those like, you know, the doors open, run away.
And like, would you? So like, mine is 13 now. He would have been 15 at the time. Would you ever like leave him at home? Like, was he okay, self-sustaining? Like, if you had to go to work or anything like that, he would be fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, the only thing you'd probably have to worry about is, you know, did he charge the PlayStation controllers after they died? I mean, he's a boy, and he's got video games, and you know, I was teaching him how to cook.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
And,
I
you know,
can't
I
even
think-
get my own to go scoop his own freaking ice
You know,
cream.
he
So
knows how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. He knows how to, you know, make himself something to eat, pour himself something to drink. I mean,
Right. Could take care of himself if he needed to.
for the most part, yeah. I mean, there were some things that, you know, yeah, you're supposed to use hot water and soap when you're taking a shower, you know. Normal typical things doesn't, you know, he doesn't like, you know, what is it, sensory overload, and then he doesn't like to do certain things, and
Right.
You know, typical teenage boy stuff.
Yep.
You know, I can't smell myself. Why can you?
Hey, I still have that problem.
Sometimes I go in there in my kid's room and I'm just like, dude, you don't smell that? What? Oh,
What?
Boys don't. Yeah.
open a window, open 5. Oh my gosh.
Burn it with fire.
Right? Just throw it in the trash, buy new stuff.
When was last time you saw Sebastian? Because obviously it was with Katie at the time.
I saw him the weekend before when I had it.
Whenever he was with you, you know, I know you said he was very verbal. Did he ever say anything or have any actions that showed he was unhappy at her home or fearful or anything like that?
Yeah.
A lot?
It's like I can tell you one of the times I walked by his room and he's on his knees hitting the floor. And I asked him, I was like, Sebastian, what's the problem? And he was just like, he would not tell me what was going on. And I hate myself because I should have forced him to talk to me. And I didn't.
Right.
The week before that, he had brought up that he didn't think that his mama and Mr. Chris loved him.
Did he say why?
No. He did not. I don't know what they did or told him for him not to tell me.
Right. Did Chris ever do anything with him? Any kind of activities, play games, play ball in the yard? I mean, anything like that?
No.
So he didn't have a lot of stimulation or
There are neighbors in that neighborhood that never knew a child lived there.
oh.
You say neighbors that didn't even know that Sebastian lived there?
Yeah.
So I got a question. When you saw him the last time you saw him, was he acting pretty normal or was he stressed out like something was bothering him or no?
He was pretty much he was stressed out. I was taking him back to his mom's so he could go to school.
So did he always have a problem? I mean, like how long, or did he always exhibit issues when like you would have to transition to take him back to her house? Like, did he act out? And how long? Like,
No.
But he didn't like going there. Like he exhibited some sort of discontentedness.
Just kind of depends on what was going on. And from my reading of the DCS and, you know, and the mental therapy, the mental health therapy notes.
Hey Seth, how was before Sebastian went missing? How were you and Chris getting along? And you know, when you came over there to pick him up and that kind of thing, was he being cool or was he there? Did you make sure he was
there? If he was there, I mean, when I would go pick him up, I would be there before the bus got off. Before the bus would drop him at his mom's.
right?
And most of the time, Katie wasn't there yet because she was at work, and
Right.
I would be there waiting. And if Katie was there, I stayed in the driveway. As soon as Sebastian would see me when he got off, it's like, son, go do what you need to do that you know you're supposed to do. Take the dogs out, change their water, you know, whatever you're supposed to do so that you're not going to be in trouble later.
Right. Get your stuff together to go with you for the weekend, that type of thing.
Grab your phone, let's go.
Right. Yeah. I'm sure you were ready to go. By the time he got there, you was ready to go. But It sounds like they kept him on a
When I
pretty short.
picked him up on a Friday after school, that the way that those weekends would work, I would get off Friday morning at 7 o'clock, drive home to Clarksville, take a shower, catch a nap, and then get up and drive all the way back so I could be there before 3 o'clock to pick him up when he got off the bus. And it's an hour and 15 minutes, give or take 15 minutes, or even longer with traffic to get from
And
my
even-
house in Clarksville to their house in Hendersonville.
Gotcha. And Chris didn't seem like he had a problem with you coming and picking up your son and being there.
Nope.
Any kind of jealousy thing between you and his mom or anything like that?
She didn't like to deal with me, and she's not my wife. I don't have to deal with her.
Right. I'm with you.
You know, when you ask for a divorce, I'm going to give you the divorce, but you're going to lose the privileges of being my spouse.
Right. And that's the way that should go. How long have they been married?
They got married, I want to say it was before they moved into this house when they lived on Burlington. And from my understanding, they got married February 15th.
Of this year?
No, I want to say that was 2022,
Okay.
I think, is when they got married.
Interesting date choice. It's like Valentine's Day, evil stepsister or something.
I
Okay.
can relate to that.
Well, I proposed to her on Valentine's Day.
Seth, that's so tacky.
You get an anniversary and Valentine's Day all in one.
I'm just kidding. But I mean, I'm not kidding about that. I'm joking with you, though.
Hey,
Right.
listen, I proposed with a diamond ring and 2 dozen red roses.
Dang.
I mean, how
Okay.
many carrots we talking, though?
My grandmother's wedding ring.
Oh, fine. Sentimental. You win. You
Yeah.
win. I digress. All right. So, when did you find out that Sebastian was missing, and who called you? Like, who called you?
I received a text. My phone received a text message around 6:20 saying 911 from the stepfather's phone. But having a cell phone in the jail happens to be a felony, and we're not
Mhm.
allowed to have our cell phones in the jail
Okay.
unless you are ranked sergeant and above.
Sure.
So
And then it's probably some sort of work issue that you get when you
no,
like get in there. No, they're allowed to have their personal.
yeah, because they use their personal phones.
Okay.
So everybody has everybody's personal phones. That way you can get a hold of people when they're not at work. I mean, it's just one of those things. So I get off of work at 7 o'clock. I have to wait for my relief.
AM.
AM, yeah, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. is my shifts, unless I have to do the mandatory 4 hours over.
So do you have to wait for relief and then do like report and all of that?
Have to wait for relief. Can't go. You can't exchange posts until the person that who you are relieving, comes in and checks all their stuff. And then
Okay.
you got to give them a pass down, let them know what's going on, which inmates are being, inmates, and which ones are being children. So I got out, and it's Monday morning. It's the end of our weekend, so everybody that was there, we talk in the garage, in the parking garage before we leave. And I was out there talking to him for about 10 or 15 minutes. And I was like, I want to go to my truck and grab my phone. And that's when I see at 7:20 that I have a missed message from an hour ago. And I called the stepfather, and that's when he's like, hey, don't want you to be mad, but Sebastian's missing.
Okay.
Don't be mad.
Don't be mad.
Wow.
So Sebastian went missing Saturday night into Sunday morning, and then you were
No, Sunday night into Monday morning.
okay. And you had went into work at 7 p.m. on Sunday.
My shift starts at 7 p.m., but I was already in the parking garage at 6 o'clock.
Right. And you
I
worked
live
at
in Clarksville, which is technically, it's about 60 miles north of Nashville.
Mhm.
And going on 24, traffic sucks. And you never know if you're going to be there or if you're going to get stuck in traffic from some idiot that shouldn't have a driver's license.
right. And when did he text you again?
6:20.
6:20 on Monday morning.
Yep.
Okay.
So Seth, did you call Katie and talk to her about what was happening,
I called Chris. I didn't call Katie.
6:20. So he knew early Monday morning.
Well, supposedly at 6 o'clock, Sebastian's mom got up and went to go wake him up, and he was not in the bed.
And she couldn't find him anywhere. So, and then she called.
Yeah, she
Chris.
drove around the neighborhood with the windows up on her minivan, screaming Sebastian's name.
with her windows up.
Wow.
Oh boy.
Wonder how far that sound traveled.
Yeah. Right.
Mhm.
From one hole in her head to the other.
Mhm.
Okay. And then, so who contacted the Cajun Navy? Did you? You did? Okay. So you were the one that was working with them exclusively, basically.
Yeah. There's actually, you have to look probably for the Riley strain, but there is an interview with Cajun Navy stating that literally states the father's the one who reached out to us.
Yeah. I just wanted to confirm that I heard that right.
They were out there pretty
Yeah.
fast to search.
Well, they were already out there for Riley Strain, who was
Okay.
a college kid from, I think, Missouri that went missing. They found him.
Oh, yeah.
They wedged
Was he the one in the river?
Yeah, the one by the barge and the dam.
Yeah.
So
Hey, I was just going to real quick,
go ahead.
not to have blinders on, but so you worked at the jail with inmates, is that right? Like a jailer type thing.
Yeah, I do maximum security at Davidson County at the downtown correction center.
Did you notice anybody there in particular that might have had a serious problem with you at any
Nope.
time?
Some people you're gonna have problems with.
Right.
Some inmates, no matter what, you wear a uniform and you carry a badge. So
Yeah, they
you
hate
know.
the police. Yeah, they hate anybody.
But of
Really?
all things, I try to treat inmates like I want to be treated. I don't look at where you're in here. So as long as you treat me like a human, I'm going to treat you like a human.
Right.
I mean, I work here. You guys live here. I'm here to enforce, policy and rules.
But there wasn't any one particular that just seemed to really just have it out for you, no matter what you did or how you treated them.
No, because I had a tendency at night because I worked nights. So as soon as it was locked down, I had a tendency of popping doors,
Right.
calling them out, come
So I
up to
know
the
what that
desk,
means.
come up here and let's talk like men.
Right.
You're mad at me because, and what it is a lack of communication.
Right.
I had one that got mad at me and he wanted to whoop my ass. And I was like, if you want to, you can bring yourself on over. You can be the next contestant on going to, RHU.
Right.
But I popped the doors and I was like, you have a problem with me? Yeah, I popped your door. Come here. Shut your door when you come out. It's just going to be me and you.
Right.
And, I was like, conversation time before we do anything else. Why are you mad at me?
Right.
And he was like, well, you said this, this, and this, and this. I was like, first of all, I did not say that. This is what I said. Now let me explain to you what I mean when I said this.
Right.
What we're having here is a breakdown in communication. You thought that I said one thing and I was talking about something else.
And y'all were able to work that out for the most part. There was never like a serious person that just kept filing grievances against you or that type of thing,
No, but I've had several Prias.
Right. Right. I was just trying to, go have a little bit of a different angle since I've just now learned where you worked at and that type of thing. So,
yeah,
it's interesting.
Mainly, and some people are like, but I had the respect of most of the inmates.
Right. Yeah, that's earned inside there. I'm not proud of it, but I've been there and done that type of thing.
I have a firm belief on I represent the badge. The badge doesn't represent me. I'm the one that carries the badge.
Right. Are you still into that line of work?
Yes, sir.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Yeah, it's a little strange that I guess she called him and then he texted you, and isn't he the one that actually called the law enforcement to report that Sebastian is missing?
Yes. I haven't heard it. Can't get access to it because it's an open investigation, but supposedly it was a 3-way phone call. She called him when she quote unquote realized that Sebastian was missing.
Right.
She reached out to him and said I can't find him and some other choice words. And then he's the one that turned around and contacted the sheriff's department or the sheriff, however you want to say it. But he didn't call 911. He called it some direct number to get a hold of somebody.
Like a non-emergency type number. Yeah.
Don't know what number he called. Haven't been able, I want to hear it. I want to hear the phone call.
I'm sure you do. Especially if she was on the line too. You want to hear it in her voice, what she actually sounded like.
She supposedly was muted and didn't talk to nobody.
Wow.
It was a 3-way phone call with Chris talking to whoever he was talking to.
And you don't even know who that person was that he was even talking to.
I don't.
How long before they got to the house? Do you know that?
I don't.
Being law enforcement.
I got there like 8:20, 8:30, and people were there.
So a couple hours.
It takes me an hour to get from the downtown correction center to their house.
And you said there were people already there when you got there?
There was people there. They had dog teams there already.
Wow.
I mean, but we're talking about if they reported it, if they called at 6:33, which is what supposedly they called at 6:33, I don't get there till 8:30. So yeah, that's 2 hours. 2 hours that they've been mobilizing.
Right.
Seth, is Katie cooperating with the law enforcement down there? Do you know, or you don't know?
I don't know. Supposedly she has an attorney and claimed the 5th. So can't be working with law enforcement if you don't answer questions.
That's true. It's very true. And lawyered up. Yeah. How often has she been out front in front of the cameras? I'm sure the big players have been there, right? Like Dateline, NBC, and those type of shows. news?
No.
Have they not been there?
News Nation, Court TV, Nancy Grace, the local newspapers, the local news channels, and the local papers.
And that's it. Like none of the big players, though, huh?
Not really.
48 Hours, Dateline, NBC, nobody like that. Have they tried to contact you at all?
Americans Most Wanted. They did a segment on one of their shows about it.
Yeah.
Seth,
that
I don't
still-
know if you, Seth, I don't know if you know this, but Jim Survival went down to Tennessee and passed flyers out down there. He said he printed 100 of them and gave them all out except for maybe 10 or 15 of them. So he was down there passing out flyers. I don't know if you knew that or not.
I didn't, but when I see him next, I'll tell him thank you.
Right. And he was actually shocked, Angel, that he asked almost everybody he asked had not even heard of the case. He's made a point to talk about that on his shows. I think he even talked about it on his last show there too.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did, because he said he went to a restaurant and nobody knew about this case.
Yeah, I mean, every time I've gone to Sumner County, I mean, it's funny because when I've gone to Sumner County and talk to go to eat or something, talk to the people that are working there, as soon as I start reminding them who Sebastian is, they're like, "Oh yeah, we know," but there were rumors going around. People were going in and telling them that they could throw the flyers away because Sebastian had been found.
What? Who said that? That they could throw them away?
People were going around to businesses where we had flyers up and was telling people that Sebastian got found, you could throw the flyers away.
What?
Whoa, that's suspicious. I'd like to know who did that.
Cinderella, I found out actually yesterday that one of the search people from the very beginning actually is the one who reached out to the attorney that contacted me. And that's why he contacted me. She had given him my phone number and told him about the case. And she knew, she was part of the initial search team at the very beginning, and she knew that I had been looking for an attorney. She told him about it, and she's the one that put us in contact with each other. Just to clear that up, I didn't realize that she had given him the information.
Out of all the PIs that you work with and everything, what's the biggest tip or lead that you got? I don't know if I've asked this already or not, but what do you think?
I don't discuss the tips because none of them have turned out to be that. None of them have led to Sebastian.
Legit, yeah.
But the PI that I have right now, the FBI happened to like her.
Okay.
She does really good reporting, and when she sends stuff to the FBI, they don't even call her for a follow-up because everything's in the email, and they act.
Okay, that's good. And she's in Tennessee?
Yeah.
Okay.
And she doesn't do social media, which is so great for a private investigator.
I'm sure she has a team. Is there any kind of help that she could possibly need to maybe get some eyes on somebody or go maybe behind the scenes and ask a couple of questions? People that he worked with.
She won't answer any questions. She won't talk to anybody.
Does she work still? Does his mom work still?
I have no idea. The last time I knew, she was working for Brinks Home Security, installing security systems, cameras, and all that sort of stuff.
But did she have any home security system?
Oh, you'll have to ask her that.
Hmm.
Good luck on that one, by the way.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
So she's talking to
From my
nobody.
understanding, I know that they told me at one point in time that they had a camera in the house, and they had told Sebastian that they had cameras in the house, and they had told Nina that they had cameras in the house.
Is how's her and Chris's relationship going? Do you know anything about that? Has it been rocky road? Has it been some ups and downs?
If you listen to some of the recordings from the PI and his co-workers, I mean, this person that was supposedly his boss that said some choice, disgusting words about my son. Quite literally, he stated that their relationship was on the rocks, and there's been rumors that there was ultimatums put on the table, me or your kid type ultimatums, and I don't think Chris and Katie don't have any kids together. No.
Right.
Katie's
What do you
only
think?
child is Sebastian, and Chris, his daughter, lives for the most part with the child's mother.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Do you think if their relationship was to end or anything like that, that you could be friends with him or her again at some point?
Not a chance in hell.
I'm with you on that. I have the same feelings, brother.
I don't look good in orange.
Right.
So somebody shouldn't tempt me.
I can't go back to jail.
You can't go back to jail. I go to jail when I go to work. What's it with it? I'm going back to jail. I mean, work.
Life sentence, right, brother?
Well, it's like I told the inmates, listen, you have to stay here. I'm on the home release program, okay? I get to do 12 hours, and then I get to go home for 12 hours. And then I get to come back for 12 hours, and then I get to go home. I'm on the home release program. It's not the work release. It's the home release.
Right.
Right? I don't even get fed when I come to work, but you guys get fed all the time. Not that I would eat the food out of the jail.
Right.
Right. I heard some stories about that places.
Got a life sentence, man.
I mean, it's not what you all think it might be. Breakfast is dry cereal with powdered milk. You'll be lucky if you get any type of like cookies or something. I've seen them. I mean, it's just really bad because I think they spent too much money on tablets.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Here in Douglas County, Georgia, they don't even give them lunch no more unless they're a trustee and they work in the jail or they work outside of the jail. So where they even get a lunch, they have to provide their own, commissary.
I mean, my experience in the jail, I would say commissary is one of the ways that a lot of the drugs come in.
Right.
And then the other thing is, there's actually a pretty high turnover in the jail when it comes to the deputy sheriffs. And the worst part about it is most of the time when there's a turnover like that, they go from wearing a law enforcement uniform to wearing orange.
To wearing a jumpsuit.
I mean,
with the shower shoes to match.
At least for the first day or two before somebody steals them from you.
Right.
Okay, so
no.
Okay. Well, thank
his
you.
His lawyer's no longer present, by the way. No more questions.
All right, free for all.
I'm leaving.
No,
now.
sorry. Shut. You guys got to stop doing that shit, man. You squirrel my brain, and then I'm in left field playing with daffodils.
Just drink some more tea. You'll be okay.
Yeah.
Is that your cat?
Yes, yes. I didn't know I wasn't muted. Sure is.
So you don't think, in your
Actually-
opinion or thoughts, you don't think it was any sort of third party from the internet or school, neighborhood? You think the answer lies somewhere
I have
within
followed
immediate
every
family?
tip, whether it's tracking down, essayers in that neighborhood, in that county. At one point in time, I reached out to the stepfather and I was like, can you do me a favor and tell me where you get all the maintenance done for your vehicles? I mean, when I initially started this, it was not, I felt something, but I'm going to cover all of my bases.
Right, and not get tunnel vision, that type of thing. Or
Um,
confirmation bias is the way they like to say it in the crime world.
See, and I stay away from the fruit of the forbidden tree.
Right.
It's like my PI and my attorneys. I mean, when the assistant to the attorney is calling me, asking me to do stuff, and I'm like, no. I'll sign whatever paperwork you need, but you need to request that and do that on your own because I don't want to be involved in it. Because of fruit of the forbidden tree, anything I touch can be considered tainted.
Right.
Right.
Well, thanks for coming on my channel then.
Well, you're already tainted.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well,
You knew Army vet before you knew me, so you're tainted.
yeah. Yeah.
Right.
That's right.
So, any other missing kids in that area at all that you're aware of around that timeline, or?
There was like 3 right after he went missing, and if I remember correctly, all of them are deceased.
Oh.
Oh.
And it came back from the people that they were hanging out with, and one of them, I believe one was the people they were hanging out with. Another one was her boyfriend killed her, and or unalived. I'm sorry, I'm on liberal YouTube.
Right. Yeah. Exactly that. Crazy the way they make us say different words, and it means the same exact thing, for God's
Well,
sake.
how about this?
Right.
When YouTube starts enforcing their own policies instead
Right.
of trying to enforce us to
Mhm.
follow their policies that they don't
Right.
even enforce,
Right. I'm with you. 100%.
it's like, I mean, my spokesperson didn't like the fact that I had a YouTube channel because it brings negativity, as in it brings idiots out of the woodwork to sit there and lie and say that they do this, that, whatnot, and they twist anything and everything you say to their narrative.
Yeah. I know. I found that out.
That's for
But
sure.
he didn't like. He was like, having the YouTube channel is great, but why'd you monetize? And I was like, well, YouTube is getting paid for every one of those commercials that get played.
That's
So
right.
why shouldn't I take my portion out of that?
Why would you not get monetized? Be the
Yeah,
question.
why leave money on the table?
That would be stupid. I'm going to be on here all day.
I'm not going to give it all to YouTube.
Right.
YouTube can cut me a check that we know that they can afford it.
Yeah.
You
Why does
know,
anybody get monetized?
flyers are not cheap. Bracelets aren't cheap.
That's
Putting
right.
stuff together is not cheap. Gas is not cheap.
Absolutely. Yep.
Following all these tips, I've had to replace the engine in my vehicle, and I put over 100,000 miles on it now.
Wow, man. That's a lot. That's a lot.
Hey, Seth, I'm gonna ask a question. Do you think Sebastian is still out there somewhere?
My son is alive until proven otherwise.
Amen to that.
Yeah.
Hey Seth, can I ask you this?
No, but go ahead.
All right. Well, I'm going to do it against the advice of counsel.
Counsel's already left. There's just the judge
He
and
did leave, didn't he?
you know the attorney is gone.
Some of her friends, if she had any in that area, some people that were close to her, maybe that is not close to her now since this happened, that type of thing, that maybe has reached out to you and had a little bit to say about some of the stuff maybe they seen behind the scenes, that other people didn't necessarily see. Has anybody spoke to you like that?
No, all of her friends that she chose to keep after we got divorced were none of the friends that knew us before we went to California.
Does she have some with her that are thick as thieves? Best friends kind of thing that has her back, that's maybe out there speaking out for her, even though she's not speaking out for herself?
No.
Interesting. Nobody. And the same thing with Chris, the same deal.
Some people have supposedly came out and spoke about him, but it's like it's the internet.
Right.
You really don't know who you're talking to.
Nobody with faces on cameras that maybe, had a falling out with him and say, the guy's a real asshole, or,
There's been people, there was one guy that said that he was his cousin and sat there and said he was deranged as a child, and I think this is the exact quote, he pooped on a mouse's head and then stuck a stake through it and carried it around.
What?
That's gross.
He did what? Can
I
we
don't
say that one more time just in case people didn't hear that in the background?
He
Right.
pooped on Jerry and then stuck a stake through him and carried him around. There's some pretty weird stories out there.
That's Jerry from Tom and Jerry.
Yeah.
Whoa. That deserved a little music there.
Poured a little Fievel from American Tail, guys shit on and then whirled around on a stake. I don't know.
That is crazy. So how big a boy is this guy?
I love that.
How big is Chris? Chris
Yeah.
is probably like 250, 5'8".
Oh,
255, 8.
he's
Right.
short round.
He is short round, huh? Is he still doing the crane thing?
I don't know. I don't care.
Right.
They let him leave and literally go to Mississippi to pick up his RV, and then they turn around and I think it was like 2 weeks later they turned around and left the state of Tennessee. And Sumner County let him leave the state of Tennessee.
And that was how long? That was not very long, right? Not very long after Sebastian was missing, they left Tennessee.
Yeah, like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I remember reading that.
Left, from my understanding, left a blanket, some Yoo-hoo, and a couple zebra snacks on the porch.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Yeah. What
Zebra
kind of
snacks, like those little Debbie cake things.
Yeah, zebra snacks,
Yeah.
So they were trying to say,
Yoo-hoo.
in case you come home, here's you a blanket and some snacks and that kind of thing. So they just,
yeah. Now let's not forget, or here I'll remind everybody that her front door is put a number into a keypad to unlock the bolts.
gotcha.
So Sebastian should have the access to the front door, unless you've changed the pass code, and
Right.
if he comes back, wouldn't be able to get in. But then again, you're leaving and going to Jellystone in Mississippi because your husband's job is up in the air.
Yeah, that all that is very, very strange.
I mean, I'm using their exact verbiage.
His job is up in the air, so they are going to Yellowstone, Mississippi.
You know, which they were at Horn Lake, Mississippi. Jellystone is the RV park.
Oop.
Supposedly some people went out there right after Sebastian went missing and blanketed the thing with the missing, the endangered child missing alert flyer, and they were all gone the next day.
Oh,
But then again, do we really? I mean, I don't believe some of the YouTubers when they say they do stuff because they're
Right.
after clicks and views. I mean, the person that said they did that was on Team Sebastian, and then after one of the court hearings, you know, she's over there with them.
Really?
Oh yeah.
That's insane.
I mean, it's just like if you're after clicks and views and money because my kid's missing, there's a special place for you.
yep.
Right? Absolutely.
Agree.
Absolutely.
It's the
So
same
they
thing I
got-
was saying earlier with Nancy, because Savannah, you know, is throwing people under the bus saying, oh, you're just trying to make money. Well, we're trying to help. Are you going to do psychological profiles on all the people that are covering this to make sure people are doing it with the right intention? Because I know I am. And if I know I am, then I shouldn't be lumped with people that are doing it for profit. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, come on. Look at all the bad YouTubers.
Mhm.
Look at all the good ones. There's more bad ones and clickbaiters and, you know, trauma clickers, you know,
Yeah.
drama makers than there are who people just want to, you know, bring the information or the facts out.
Yeah, and try to help, try to make a difference.
I have spent way too much time online trying to correct the information that people are spurting around.
I'm sure that you have.
Oh,
Man.
yeah.
New in this community, and I see it already. Just after 6 months of the other big case that's being covered, is people still have so much disinformation and comes out of their mouth, and I see it on people's panels and stuff. And maybe I'm just watching, and I'm like, do you really still not know the answer to that after 6 months of hearing this?
Mhm.
So, yeah, and it drives me crazy a little bit too. So, yeah. Hey, Justine, I'll be right back. Be right back.
All right.
Justine, how much time do you got left before you gotta leave?
Yeah. That's what I
Well,
was thinking.
that's why I'm not really talking much, and because everyone else, you know, has questions, and that's fine because Seth already knows I want to get through the filing and everything and read it and get questions organized and things. So I'm kind of just letting you guys do your thing and hoping that Seth will grant me the privilege of coming back on when it's just, you know, me, him, and we'll see about the Brit, you know, and letting me ask questions. But I'm kind of just honestly getting ready here behind the scenes. So
I mean,
Just gotta make it back.
Golden Storm, I agree. Streamers keep names out there, and I don't care if people are talking about me. You know, talk all the negative you want about me. I'm kind of used to it, but don't have to be negative about my son. And there's been some nasty rumors that have been spread, but I also have the mentality of if you're talking negative about me and you're sharing his flyer, at least you're sharing his flyer.
Facts.
You know,
You're welcome.
I appreciate it. Yeah, no, I was responding to Golden Storm in chat. She said streamers keep names out there. News stations tend to forget cases. And she's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, absolutely. I was saying you're welcome to Ash, who randomly said thank you. So I was like, you're
No,
welcome.
I said facts.
Oh, you said thank you. Okay, fine. I'll just shut up over here. Don't mind me.
I'm sorry, due to your comment, we're gonna have to we're gonna fine you $500.
Okay. Do you have installment plans? Because I think
I have
I
a
got
bumper
like
sticker.
$4 on my last, or like $4 from the ad revenue on my last live. So, you know, I'm rolling in it, but I can give you installments.
Said you're rolling in it. Like, is that like how a dog rolls and whatever's on the ground outside in the grass?
I think it would have made more if I spent that time going and picking up pennies in a parking lot if I was lucky. So anybody that thinks the small, especially the small ones that do it for, you know, clicks or money or whatever, I'm happy with the audience that I have. I don't care if it's 5 people. I don't care if it's 15 people. Like you said, if you're getting the word out there, then, you know,
No.
work done at the end of the day, mission
Only
accomplished.
takes one person to see Sebastian and make that phone call
Mm-hmm.
in order for me to bring him home.
And that's what it's about. And if it's about anything else, then you shouldn't be covering this case or any other cases, because it's about justice and it's about bringing them home, bringing Sebastian home, bringing Nancy home, bringing Summer Wells home. You know, it's about bringing them home.
Missy Evans, Sebastian loves pennies too. Like, he likes the shiny ones. He likes the real shiny pennies. Me, I like
freshly minted.
Oh yes, nice and bright and shiny. Anybody here, you know, watch Star Wars?
I've seen it.
Like the Clone Wars? You know,
I don't know if I made it that deep.
Not so much.
like the cartoon? Disney, Star Wars, the Clone Wars? You know, well, they call clone troopers that just came out and graduated, and you know, they call them shinies because their armor hasn't seen anything, and neither have they, so they're still shiny.
Oh, okay.
And Sebastian likes his shiny pennies.
Nice.
I like pennies, but I like mercury pennies and, you know, wheat pennies and, you know, half
More
cents.
rare ones.
Wayne, you got any more questions? I don't know if you heard me because I know you had to walk away. I am still here, but I'm also getting ready for the wedding back here. So I'm kind of just letting you guys have the floor.
Right. Well, I apologize if I asked too many questions or didn't give anybody else a chance. Just fascinated with this case, and I like
You're good.
details. I do like details, and I know that somebody knows something, and I'd like to help Seth find out who that person is that knows something, and see if we can get something out of their mouths, for God's sakes, because poor man.
That's a good point you have, and that's a question I was asking. Is there anybody else out there that you suspect may know something that maybe is afraid to say something, or is there anybody like that really just kind of you keep your eyes on?
If anybody knows anything that might lead me to Sebastian and you don't feel like talking to any of the law enforcement, you can always contact the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, and you can tell them that, you know, it's the case regarding Sebastian Rogers, and they will get it to the case manager, and the case manager will get it over to law enforcement. And then when I talk to them, they'll tell me to. So,
Right. And anybody that can reach out. I know we're YouTubers and streamers and that type of thing, but a lot of us here would never reveal our sources or that type of thing.
Nope.
That's right.
Somebody in the middle.
You know,
So-
I would understand that, but I don't actually understand that, because from my position, I'm looking for my son, and I'm I believe that if you get a letter or an email from somebody claiming, you know, that they're anybody that was connected to Sebastian, and I ask for that, I think you should give it to me, not because I'm going to expose them, but if you got a letter from, say, one of Sebastian's teachers, an email or something, and I ask you for that, I think you should give it to me. If you have footage and stuff like that, I don't think I should be receiving a redacted copy. I appreciate all the work and stuff that you're doing, but I cannot take a redacted copy and give it to the FBI.
Right.
They're going to look at me and be like, why did you waste time by even clicking the button?
Mm-hmm.
Has that happened? Has that been an issue for you?
It's not an issue. It just happens. It has happened. And, you know, I'm torn because that kind of tells me that, you know, if I can't see it and put my fingers on it or read it, I can't say that it's factual information.
So you're just saying, like, if something got sent to me, let's say, and it was some eye-opening, groundbreaking footage that people have in the past passed that along to you, like cut or edited or pieces of it or like a file, they just turned it over, but it's been parts of it. Is that what you're saying?
They won't know what
or you're saying just don't do that if you get something.
No, I'm saying say that his gym teacher at school reaches out to you and sends you a letter. I'd appreciate it if you at least shared that with me. Because boots on the ground, and I'm going to take that letter, that email, I'm going to read it. I'm going to see who wrote it. And then I've got to go have a conversation with this person and the principal and the SRO at that school to see if I can find any information out of what you know that might lead me to Sebastian.
Right. I mean, I think what Wayne was saying is that, like, I'm not going to come out here and be like, oh my gosh, like, I got this letter from his gym teacher. That gym teacher's name is blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? I think I wouldn't do anything like that if someone were to send information. Is what I'm saying.
I wouldn't expect you to blast it all out to everybody, but because I am Sebastian's father, I would expect that you respectfully be like, listen, send me an email and say, hey, I got this.
Oh, yeah. No, I understand.
One of her friends, for example, or one of his friends that may be afraid of them, that knows something, they've told them something in the past, and they're like, damn it.
My understanding, everybody in that neighborhood is scared of their stepfather. And since Sebastian went missing, people are selling their houses in that neighborhood to get out of it.
You said they are afraid of him?
Whoa.
You got people there that are afraid of Chris?
Mm-hmm. He's a bully.
Are they wanting to move away from the area because of him specifically, or is it just the situation as a whole?
I would say it's a combination of both.
Yeah.
I mean, if you buy a house in that neighborhood, you're looking at where you're paying anywhere from, you know, they're 5 to 7. Last time I looked, $100,000 houses.
Wow.
All right. If you buy one of those, if you buy a house like that, you wouldn't be selling it to get out of the neighborhood unless it's no longer a place you want to be.
How do you think they would respond to streamers maybe doing what's been done out in the Catalina foothills, just to maybe find a public spot with a camera and just set up for a while? Do you think he would just respond aggressively, physically?
I think he would respond in typical Chris fashion.
What do you think law enforcement would do?
Do what?
What do you think LE would do?
I think you'd have a repeat of what's going on in the Nancy Guthrie case.
All right, someone call Alex.
Right.
I want to go, but I would like to have Alex to come with me, please.
Pack the porta potty.
That may just get you gelled.
Right.
We already know. I mean, listen, Sumner County and Tennessee itself has been having issues with, pulling people over and taking them to jail for DUIs while they're sober.
Oh my gosh.
So Chris would basically call the police on you if you were trying to get him on camera. Maybe go watch him operate his crane for a couple hours, something like that.
That just sounds bad, Wayne.
What? Well, I mean,
Go watch him operate his crane.
sometimes people need a little pressure before they
Justine.
actually crack. You know
This
what I mean?
crane, though.
There's a lot of people out there that would like to see the operations of a crane.
You're not putting it together.
Oh no, we're
Nah,
putting it together.
watching.
We're not actually admitting it, out in the open.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
Seth,
Mm.
so
I'm
Seth,
sorry. You're supposed to be the judge. Stop being part of the jury.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, you're doing that.
So
We're gonna have
Seth,
I object to myself.
Well, thank you for saving us on having to do that. Thank you.
You're
I
welcome.
will find you in contempt.
Has anybody actually done that? Kind of put that kind of pressure on them, the media pressure, just to keep the camera on them, just to see what kind of reactions they have.
He went off on people and told them to stay off of his property. To news, they literally put a restraining order on Bullhorn Betty.
Really?
Yeah, she's dealing with issues with Sumner County now.
They arrested her in Clarksville at the vigil that I was holding for my son.
I heard that.
Arrested? What was the charges, if you don't mind me asking, or can you say?
They said that she violated her restraining order by hashtagging their name on her YouTube channel.
What?
that's
Huh.
crazy.
And then they turn around and instead of waiting like they should have, like proper procedure, they forced it over to the grand jury, and the grand jury shut it down. Said there was not enough evidence to show
Wow.
that, so that they wouldn't have to worry about a lawsuit against them.
Right. And you can indict a ham sandwich with a grand jury, so that tells you right there it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
So Seth, this Chris guy, does he normally threaten people like that when he gets irritated or anything like that?
I mean, it's out there. You should have heard what he told Brittany J. I mean, it was nasty. It set me off, and I'm not proud of my response. But he was talking about, baby dinglings, and
What?
Wow.
I mean, he was talking about at one point in time that she should, fellatio and baby ding dongs and running backwards through a cornfield and having it rammed somewhere. I mean, he was pretty graphic. Like,
Is he like that much of an intimidating figure? He can scare people in the neighborhood and that type of thing. I mean,
by Nina's testimony, Chris backhanded his own daughter while she had braces in her mouth.
Oh.
Oh,
And
Oh,
at
no.
one point in time, she was in the car seat and he threw her on a table.
Allegedly, supposedly, I'm not getting sued.
right.
Right.
I said by Nina's account,
Yeah.
which
right.
means I don't have to say in my opinion or allegedly because I am
Oh, got it.
by Nina.
I'm a terrible judge.
Hearsay, Your Honor.
it's all
Overruled.
hearsay.
Sustained. I don't know, whatever.
Your Honor, why does your license say Teen Moo on there?
Can I ask you to recuse yourself, please, ma'am?
No.
I'm sorry. Are you related to Fauci or are you related to Finkelstein?
I object.
Oh, so you're taking a fifth there. Okay.
She said, "I object." Don't put me. Do you have an ice cream full of do you have a refrigerator full of ice cream? like what's her face?
I
Newsom's
like turtles.
aunt.
What? Where did that come from? A freezer full of ice cream? What?
Yeah, because the lady I'm talking about, she's the one that's older than Moses.
Sue
I
Ellen?
can't- Who?
I said Sue Ellen?
No, this is the one that was doing the supposedly doing insider trading.
Yeah, I think I know her.
Pelosi.
Yeah. Her husband had a
Pelosi.
bad run in.
She did an interview on the news, showed off her refrigerator full of ice cream, her freezer full of. She literally has a freezer in her kitchen that is nothing but ice cream.
Oh my goodness!
My
Proud
gosh,
of her
that
ice
seems
cream.
excessive.
Fall in love with that.
This was during COVID too.
Oh,
She thought it
well,
was gonna run out.
yeah. And you can't go anywhere during COVID, so yeah.
Like, I'm
Big
lactose
fat-
intolerant, but I just have an addiction.
Oh my gosh, you're funny.
Right to ice cream.
I mean,
Hey Seth, did you see a Golden's in my comment in my stream? I
What?
kind of agree with that.
What?
She said the devil walks amongst us.
the devil has always walked among us.
Mm,
The devil is always right behind you, waiting for you to slip up so you can,
Got kicked out of heaven.
Right, Justine, I have got to go. I've got to drop out.
okay. Okay.
Oh,
See you later.
On a promise.
See you later, Ash.
Bye,
See you
Ash.
later. See you later.
Later, UK.
Later, mate.
I don't even know if he's been asleep. I mean, he was still awake when I was going to bed at 6 o'clock this morning. I wonder if he slept today at all.
No. I slept about 2 hours, mate.
You've had more sleep than me.
Yeah. Oh, well, I didn't sleep the day before. And then I went to sleep for 2
Either.
hours. Oh,
Where
I
are
can
you
imagine.
going? Thought you had to
You know
go.
where
It sounded
you made
very
it,
emergent.
you made a promise. You made a promise that you was going
No,
somewhere.
I didn't.
Right. Yeah, you did. Anyway, I keep mine. See you later.
Yep, okay, you have fun there. Bye.
Bye, Ash.
Sorry. See you later.
Okay, see you, dude.
Yeah,
Take
don't
it-
worry. I got you. Bye.
Damn, he's gone.
This-
So I was sleeping just fine until somebody was beating my door down, and I mean literally beating it down. I know the lady had her lawnmower stuck, and she just ran over her phone with the lawnmower. But my God, lady, and I love her. She's my neighbor. She leaves me alone for the most part.
was
But
she trying to trim down her cell phone bill?
yeah, it's gonna work. The phone was in pieces. Couldn't even find the SIMS card or anything. So I don't know how that's gonna work out. But man, alive,
Might
poor
as
lady.
well buy a new phone.
I mean, it was literally the first knock wasn't even a normal knock either. It was just the first knock was just like, open up the door, hurry up, your house is on fire and I'm trying to get you out of here or something. I'm coming out of a sleep. I'm like, what in the hell is going on here?
Yeah, that's how they.
Oh, by the way, I don't know what happened to my lawnmower, and I fucked up my phone. Help, Wayne! Help!
Yeah, she was already heading back across the street by the time I got dressed and got to the door. And
My lawnmower said it needed to make a phone call.
she was just she was going through some things, y'all. I am not lying. She was cussing. Oh, I got my fucking lawnmower stuck. My phone, I ran over my and I got stitches in my leg. I'm like, whoa, I can't even see you right now because I have sleep in my eyes, and give me a minute, please, to process what's going on here. Okay,
Oh,
we'll go get the
Jesus.
lawnmower. And stuff.
Yeah, that's.
Let me have my coffee first. That's what I would have said.
Yeah, right. I don't know, man. Maybe it's going to have to call paramedics for her or something. She's going to have a heart attack next.
Yeah.
Goodness
Oh my
gracious.
gosh.
Never expected to wake up to that today. That's for sure.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. No one
There's-
else have any crises around Wayne? All right, he's done for the day.
I am finished. Done, complete, poop, done for the day.
All right, guys. Any last anything before I wrap it up? I gotta finish getting ready, and I feel bad even doing that while you guys are on here. But I
Yeah.
didn't expect to be
I
on
just
this
want
long.
to tell Seth.
I observed that you were putting on spackle.
Spackle?
What?
Wow.
What?
Wow.
Never.
Wow. I did. I knew what she's doing. It's called multitasking. She's doing what every woman has to do. Multitask.
Every
Bondo.
day.
Bondo.
Oh, Wayne.
Sorry,
Well,
Angel.
whatever.
You had a question or something?
Yeah, I was just gonna tell Seth that we're all Team Sebastian. If he needs anything, he can reach out to any of us that have channels, and we'll help get the word out and try to help him as much as we can.
Right on.
That's right. That's right. And
Okay.
Seth,
Let's
I'm
get
sorry.
out. I'm sorry. Just get out. He said the main thing is getting those flyers out right now. So that's my mission number one. I got a few things going on in the back of my head, but we save those for a later time. I don't want to put anything out there, but yeah, as far as getting the flyers and getting those out, what do you think is best, like around interstates, truck stops, that type thing?
Any place that they let you put them.
Right.
Gas stations, convenience stores, grocery stores.
On Monday, I'm going to reach out to the Department of Transportation in Tennessee and the states surrounding to find out if I can get them to put his flyers at actual rest stops.
Right.
Behind the plastic screen, or if they'll let me do it. Either way.
I'm not too far from Alabama, the rest stop between Georgia and Alabama. So
Oh.
I'm sure I can get one or two up over there in the windows, because I never even see anybody policing that or anything over that way. So that would be a great place for me to head down Interstate 20 toward Alabama and make it to that rest stop. Probably my daughter actually lives out that way. So the next time I go out there to see her, I can make my stop in there.
I appreciate that, sir.
You're very welcome, sir. Very, very welcome.
All right, I'm gonna hop down so she can end the stream. So I appreciate you, Seth. You were great for coming on, letting everybody ask questions of you. Everybody appreciates you.
I appreciate everybody's assistance and continued support.
Well, and Seth, I wanted to say too, I cannot imagine how difficult it is for you to keep, graciously reliving this whenever people ask. And I know it's got to be difficult, but I know more than that, you want your boy back. But thank you so much for letting us ask the questions. And like was said, we're Team Sebastian, we're Team Seth, so we're here to support you however we can.
It's Team Sebastian.
There you go. That's it.
Team Sebastian.
And I'm hoping that maybe, this coming week we can pin down a time, because you have this uncanny ability to pop up here either when I'm having to multitask, or I think last time was at like 1 o'clock in the morning. And I was tired as hell.
Right.
I went
impeccable timing.
I went live yesterday, right?
Yeah, I had a wedding last night and I have another one that I'm getting ready for right now. But I did come in the chat.
I've been up the whole time. I know. I saw you in chat. I just haven't gone to sleep. I don't really sleep too much. When I do sleep, it's closing my eyes and then to sleep just means to see Sebastian. But
right.
My mind is like, this is not real, and it'll pull me out of it.
Yeah.
And then I just get to wake up and realize I'm still living a nightmare.
Right.
Well, try and take care of yourself, because obviously, you can't be any good for him when we bring him home for you if you're not any good to yourself.
Microplastics and all of our processed food will be good.
Yeah, just eat a bunch of Kraft singles and chicken nuggets. You'll be fine.
No, I can't believe it's not butter.
But what is it then? Ooh.
Microplastic melted yellow microplastics.
Oh.
are making me really hungry right now.
Yummy.
Pocket lint with a piece of cheese, please.
Well, I guess somebody's going to be eating well at the reception there after the wedding, huh?
No, she doesn't want to get anything on her dress or disturb the spackle.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Spackle again. Wow.
Spackling, just a light spackling.
Justine, I appreciate you as always for letting me get my watch hours up. You're amazing. I always appreciate you because you're always so kind to me and letting me stream this to my channel. And I appreciate you so much as always.
Of course, I appreciate you too.
Justine,
Wanna
that's
help out
not a
anybody I
question.
can.
Oh,
Mhm.
that's
go
not a
ahead.
question I haven't asked you either. I mean, do you mind if I rebroadcast or this onto my stream?
Oh, I want you guys to do whatever you got to do. Same goes for
Okay.
you, Wayne.
Appreciate it.
I only have 20 hours with StreamYard a month. I will try to save them to do, my lives.
Right.
I understand.
We'll definitely see you there, and we'll turn the bell on. And people will watch out.
PLC, are you a moderator in mine?
Not in yours, no.
Okay.
Seth, I can make you a moderator in mine. If you want to comment, I can make you a moderator over there in mine if you'd like.
Oh, that's fine. No, I was just wondering because when I go live, if you guys are moderators, I don't have a problem if you put your channel in there because you're talking about Sebastian.
Mm.
Right on.
I don't have a lot of followers. I only got like 11,500.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's pretty
I only
nice,
have,
though.
like 11,500.
Seth, I only got 212.
Yeah, well, I see some of these people that I've reached out to that have, like 350,000 or, 1 million, and I can't even get them to respond. And it's like,
Yeah. I just recently found Officer Tatum, and he has like more than JLR and Brian Enton put together. He's got like 3 million or something.
oh
He's
yeah,
awesome.
I've sent him an email about Sebastian too. He won't pick it up. So
Not yet. Maybe if enough of us ring his bell, maybe he would actually.
I would rather spend the time ringing the bell for state representatives and governors and senators to push Sebastian's law.
Right, right.
Sooner or later, everybody's going to know what my son's name is and what he looks like. I would love one of these people that have all these followers actually, instead of, I'm biased. Obviously, I wear a badge, and I believe that criminals have more rights than victims.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In the
And
United
I
States.
think that's wrong.
Right.
I think that if you violated somebody's rights, that you shouldn't have rights.
I agree.
If it's serious enough, if you SA'd somebody, you should get pushed into a wood chipper, feet first, on slow after you get pumped full of adrenaline so you stay awake.
Right.
Whoa.
It's pretty good. Yeah, I like that. And if you
I like
unalive,
that analogy. That's a good one.
you've taken your last breath, as far as I'm concerned. If you take somebody else's life, then you just sacrifice your own at the same time.
Well, it depends on the circumstances. If you came through my front door, you and 4 of your buddies, and the fact is that there's not much but a mop bucket that needs to be left to clean you up. Hey, yeah, I took your life, but you came in the wrong house. It depends on the circumstances. I mean, if you're trying to take, if you do not value your life more than my stuff, there is a problem with your life.
I agree. 100%.
Being in front of your mom's house.
Do what?
Where'd that come from?
Yeah,
I
where
don't
did that
know.
come from?
That was Angel Eyes.
But yeah, I was just saying criminally take somebody's life. Like if you go out and
Yeah,
like
I
just
mean,
shoot up the school or something to that effect.
how about drunk driving and you kill somebody?
Yeah. I
You
mean,
hey, you should be in the court of law. Ignorance is not an excuse.
that's right. It really
Just 'cause
isn't.
you were too stupid to give up your keys
Right.
or call us. I've got friends, and I've always told everybody that I know, if you drink and call me, I will get up and come get you.
It's very nice.
Because I'd rather you go home safe than you don't make it home, or you have to live with your conscience that you killed somebody.
Right.
Absolutely. I'm the same way.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's part of the reason why I gave up drinking. I'm not gonna lie. So
Oh, I haven't. I just moved on to the finer things like coffee.
right.
Ooh, coffee is good.
Coffee. Having a little tea, mate.
See, I'd hold hands with scissors.
Wait, what did it say again? One more time.
I'd hold hands with scissors.
Scissors.
Well, this is the other side.
Ah,
I thought that's where that was going.
yeah.
I would hold hands with him too. He's a cool guy.
Hey, Seth, do you have any
Johnny
Sebastian shirts made available yet or no?
I actually use Fourth Wall. It's on my YouTube. I've got hoodies, shirts, travel bag, water thermos cups, I think.
Who did you say you used for that?
Fourth Wall.
Okay.
It's on his page. I think you can click on his page and it'll scroll down and it'll be down there. I've seen it on his page.
Okay, great.
The hoodies have a picture of Sebastian, and on the back of them, it is a copy of the FBI flyer with working not hashtags, but with working the barcodes on the bottom.
Right. Yeah. The QR codes.
QR codes, so you can scan those, and it'll take you one will take you to my YouTube channel, and the other one takes you to the FBI website.
That's cool. That's cool.
Buy a shirt, buy a hoodie, become a walking billboard. I mean,
Exactly. I want to get a couple shirts. If you got them in 2X's, I'll buy a couple.
Check that out. Yeah, most definitely.
Shirts and hoodies and stuff are on there. There's travel bags for you ladies.
That's nice.
Yeah, they're white. On one side, it's the FBI, and on the other side, the picture of Sebastian on those shirts. It's one of the best pictures that I took of him before he left, but before he went missing, left, disappeared, whip poof, vanished like a ninja.
Right.
But it's a picture of him, and then it's a picture of the moon on the day he was born.
Oh, wow.
Right on. That helps you out too if people come there. And you said you can go to your YouTube channel and get the merch. Is that right?
Yeah, it's the Fourth Wall. It's on his channel. You have to scroll down. It's under Fourth Wall. Let me see if I can find it on his channel. I post his channel up there.
Okay. And that helps out with the expense and stuff because, like you said, things are not cheap. 100,000 miles on a vehicle. You're talking about gas, oil change, upkeep, tires, for example.
Yeah, and I think he said he already had to get one engine in his truck because it.
Right. and that gets very expensive, I'm sure. And it's something that he's living with and having to do day in and day out for what you're probably like 30 months now, right? Somewhere in that area.
It's been one really long day.
I can imagine, dude. Man, that's terrible. And you just had worked a 12-hour shift too, particular day. And you see that text message and you had to make that phone call. And
I
nothing's-
mean, I don't like to talk bad about my own, but I mean, even my sheriff did something that I don't approve of. He turned around and was on an interview with Nick Barris talking about the missing child being the son of one of his officers. And I didn't even appreciate that, because if somebody had kidnapped him, now they know that this child is a son of a law enforcement agent.
Mm-hmm.
And from that just makes the odds even less of him coming back. And it's like politicians don't get them.
right.
Hmm.
Y'all have elected sheriffs in Tennessee?
Yes.
Oh boy.
We know how that goes for people.
Yeah, we sure do.
I
Zach,
mean,
I put your channel on my chat too, so people can subscribe to you over there if they want to get shirts and stuff.
that's fine. I did post the link to Fourth Wall. If you click on that, I mean, the pictures and stuff are really good. I chose Fourth Wall because they have good material. They're good products, and I wanted people that at least I want you. This is just a random idea. So say you bought merchandise, Sebastian gets found. I want people to come see me so I can literally stamp on the shirts found.
I love that.
Absolutely. Yep, so I love that too. That is
Hey Wayne,
awesome.
put his channel on your chat too, so people can get it off your channel too.
That's what I'm doing right now as we speak,
Yeah.
brother.
I'm going to as well. And
You know,
is it okay?
if you do it in the StreamYard comments, I'll put it in everybody's.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it okay to use that flyer that you sent for like X and other platforms?
Yeah, the flyer that I pass around, that I share, that red one, if you look on the top left, it has the FBI symbol in there, which means that's literally government issued flyer for Sebastian. And the reason I don't use any of the others, I use that because when it comes down to putting it into like stores or businesses, you're more apt that they will do that because it's an official FBI seal. So it's not like, and it's a felony to alter anything on that.
So make sure you don't alter anything on that. That's for sure.
I mean, the only thing you want to do for altering is if it doesn't fit on the screen or whatnot, just make it shorter on the bottom. But if you alter anything like the wordage, the verbiage, anything on there, that's
And that's the actual FBI flyer, correct?
correct.
I'm
And the
glad you
actual
said that.
FBI seal.
I don't want to make any mistakes, and I don't need no problems with the FBI. That's for sure.
But it allows you to get away with other things because if you have an FBI official flyer, then
Right.
some companies will let you put it up because that, or in this, your state's official,
Yeah, and you're not trying to take. They see that you're not trying to take advantage of a terrible situation by putting your own QR code on there for donations or
My
telephone.
QR code on there is so that you can come to my YouTube channel and see
Right.
if there's any new updates.
Right.
Or if you have questions, because people have questions. And all my interviews are up there. I mean, they're all open to the public. I I've never done a members only. You know, anything that people donate, I appreciate. It's for the cause. So even being, you know, a subscriber, watching it, you know, every time I see a commercial, I just think that whoever I'm watching, if they're monetized, that's ad revenue for them. And, you know, there's ways that you can actually increase that, because you can hit refresh on your YouTube and it'll immediately pop a commercial into there.
Right.
I do that, just, you know, here, an extra 3 cents for watching another commercial. You know,
What do you think your next live is going to be? And have you reached out to anybody? Like, I don't know if you know Patriot Pride or anything like that. Maybe could have you on his show and could do a fundraiser for you.
We've been introduced because of panels like this.
Right on, right on. I know Justine has got pretty good contact with him, and I, you know, as far as emailing back and forth, and
I like him.
Yeah, same state.
I was in his chat, and he was like, "Did you say you were military?" I was like, "No, sir. I'm law enforcement."
Right, right. Yeah, I think I actually was watching when that happened. Well, look at here at the pretty lady. You're muted, by the way. I think I don't hear nothing.
No, she's not muted.
I think that he thought you said because you were patriotic. I think he thought, like, got confused.
Right.
I am. I'm pro America, 100%. You know.
But I would think, like, schedule a live, like on a platform like that, and get a lot of people in there. We could probably get a good fundraiser going on for you. I was going to ask if you agree with that, but she's on the phone right now. But when is your next live going to be? Do you know at this point?
Well, I just held one yesterday, and I had Bo going through there to pull out questions. But I get suckered on the, you know, panels where people ask me questions.
Right. Yeah, I was there too. I actually dropped a couple of questions in the chat.
Yeah, I normally don't pay attention to the chat, but I mean, I go live and sometimes there's, you know, 1,200 people in chat. Even at the slowest thing for YouTube, it still looks like an Indy 500.
Right. Yeah, most definitely. Yeah. And I didn't take it personally. I was there and I did drop a couple of questions in, but I understand. I mean, with that many people in that,
you put questions in there, like I said, I got Miss Bo. She's going to go through. I already asked her, because I asked her at the end of my live yesterday if she would go through the live and pull out all the questions, and she'll go through and pull out all the questions, send them to me in an email, and then I'll look at the ones that I can answer without having my attorney mad at me or DCS trying to put me in jail, or, you know.
Right. Most definitely.
Fucking.
And I got a chance to ask you today, been a pleasant surprise. I know it's a bad circumstance, but never expected to wake up to what I woke up to today, and have you pop up here and be on here and be able to ask you directly and kind of get to talk to you directly, and makes it a little more personal when you can touch base with somebody
when you can see the person that you're talking to.
Exactly. When you can hear the emotion in their voice and see
that it's a real person, and that, you know, it's not, you know, somebody hiding behind an avatar that, you know, molests little kids for a living and dresses up like a fox or something.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Exactly that.
Hey, I did not mention anybody's name.
How do you know what I do in my free time? That's weird.
Free time? What?
Yeah, I don't know what free time is.
Hey, wait a minute. I paid for that time, so it wasn't free for me.
Wow.
Buy another coin.
Where'd you get that fox? Where'd you get that foxtail from, and how did you hold it there?
Was it shipped in from the UK? Oh my goodness gracious. Yep. Welcome back, Ash.
Yo.
Hey.
Welcome back,
Hey.
Ash.
I have to ask, because I mean most people know my name. But so is your name Ash, or do you go by Rhythm and Clues, or do you go by UK?
Well, Vet calls me UK.
Do you have multiple
You can call me
personalities?
whatever you want, Ash, Rhythm, or UK. Doesn't matter.
A cheap time by a yield sign.
Pardon?
Can I call you
What did you
Collect? Can I call you Collect?
I give
Or
you,
you can call me. Yeah, you can call me Mike Nolet if you like.
I've heard the
I'll have
rumors.
that one as well.
I have heard the rumors, bud. Where were you January?
Right.
So you live in the UK. Do you live in like London, Britain? You know, where do you live?
Yeah, it's in Kent, so it's like just at the edge of sort of outer
Are
skirts
they
of
still
London.
out there protesting everywhere?
Well, there's a lot of sort of, I don't know what I can say.
I mean,
on
I've
there.
seen some of the disturbing things that of the
Lots of
disturbing.
like Antifa based stuff going on. Yeah,
There was a person that literally was making threatening remarks on YouTube, and if you look at his picture, he looks like he's already for Antifa, or he is Antifa. And I'm just thinking, like, you know, there's one good way to deal with Antifa. You're not welcome at my house, but I would like you to come in. You know, but over in the UK where they say stop, or I'll say stop again.
Don't make me say stop twice.
Well, it's a reference to Robin Williams and, you know, the police in the UK.
Oh.
yeah.
Back in
Two-tier
the 80s.
policing.
You know, live at the Met. Because at that point in time, yeah, they didn't carry guns back in the day. They just carried their billy sticks.
Right.
Like at the minute, we've got loads of problems with migrants, like at every single sort of port in the UK, and they're coming.
Well, as much as I love the politics conversation.
No, I'm just saying. That's the problem. That's the problem at the minute.
I thought we were just talking about across the puddle. Like one of the like I live over here, but I'll tell you what, I'm envious because they have Hobgoblin and King Goblin on draft. All right. Over here, this stuff is like $8 to $12 a pint.
I honestly don't know what a pint costs anymore. Like I ain't
You look
drank for a
nice,
while.
Justine, by the way. You look nice.
You do.
I said.
Thank you.
Yeah, you remind me of one of those like teachers or something.
You look nice, Justine.
A teacher.
A teacher, like a kindergarten teacher.
Miss Justine, can I have a hall pass?
Bad teacher.
No,
Sir,
no.
you
No.
gonna keep this
See,
okay?
look, right there.
Oh,
right
that's
there.
bad teacher. Yes, that is bad teacher.
He's like,
That made me
you got-
hear David Lee Roth
no.
singing in my ears.
You've got to.
Like,
They've got to be
That's
lowered a
bad.
bit. And you've got
teacher,
to-
I have an
you've got to lower
apple
the
for you.
bass.
Uh-oh. That's what we're
That's it.
calling
That's
it.
the one.
Maybe
That's the
two.
one right there. Right
Are you
there,
going to
that's
give
it.
me detention?
Do I get
Oh
to
my
stay
god,
after
you guys.
school?
I'm turning this off. You guys are nuts.
Oh, come on.
It was
Come on,
Breakfast Club all over again, you know?
Simple compliment turned into woo. Here we go.
Brown chicken, brown cow.
She was starting to get red behind the spackles, so, you know.
Spackle worked. It looked great.
So, you guys, you know what? I have tornado sirens going off and a ton of rain. This is a fun day.
Oh. Well, I have to go. I am literally walking out the door right now. Thank you all for keeping me company while I got ready. But
You're
I
very
know
wel-
Wayne's got a channel. Everyone's got channels. So if you guys want to go hang out, you don't got to go home, but you can't stay here.
Dang.
Okay, well, appreciate you as always, everybody. Thank you all.
Hey, thanks, everyone. It was a lot of fun.
Thank you, Seth.
Thank you, Seth.
Thank you
Prayers
so
for
much.
Sebastian. Bring him home. Prayers for Nancy. 6 months later, here we are. But Thanks
Yeah.
everyone for being here.
Thank
Justin.
you. Take
Bye.
care. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.